Okay, Lonnie, can you hear me now? Okay, let me turn this all the way down. Where'd I go? I've lost it. Where am I? Okay, well now I have us on YouTube, but I don't have us on Zoom. I guess I am on Zoom. Can everybody hear me? Hi, David.
Yep.
Kathy,
Yes,
you can hear me?
I can hear, yes.
Milo Farm, can you hear me? I can't hear anyone from there. That's so weird. I can't hear anyone at Milo Farm. There's absolutely no sound coming from you. I'm so sorry.
Right now you can't hear us?
There, I hear you a little bit. I'm hearing a little bit from you now.
We didn't set up yet, so you're going to have to give us a minute. We're trying to get audio.
At least I hear you a little bit. That's great. That's better. And for everyone who's joined in and wondering what the heck's going on, we're just trying to get set up. This is the very first time we've tried to do this with two different groups going on as well as individuals. And we're trying to get our sound together so that everyone can hear each other.
Hello, Deb. Can you hear me? This is Liga.
Hi. Yeah, I hear you just a little bit. It's a little splotchy, but at least I hear you. How are you doing?
I think Lonnie's going to bring up some Bluetooth speakers so we can hear you guys better.
Good, good. For everybody just joining us, we're just trying to get everything together between two groups so that we can start at the same time. So thanks for bearing with us. This is a new deal that we're just trying to figure out. I obviously didn't think a lot of things through. I should have gotten some external mics going on here and speakers. Kathy Romano, is that you all the way in Pennsylvania?
Yes, it is. Hello, Debs.
Hi. So good
Hi.
to see you. It's probably been a year since we've Zoomed together, isn't it?
Maybe, yes.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you. Thank you for opening it up like this.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, it's the least I could do because I couldn't just really be with a lot of people right now and feel in good conscience. I got exposed to several positive COVID people in the last few days, and
Uh-huh.
too early to test, but I don't want to, take the chance. So, like, hey, we can use our technology. It's all good.
Sure.
So,
I'm so
anyway,
glad you have your bowls.
yeah. Oh, yeah. The bowls these are nice. I hope you'll be able to hear them when we start playing. So, they
I
really.
watched the YouTube from May 4th. That was beautiful.
Yeah, well, I added another bowl since then.
I
I
see.
got this one this week. This is the root chakra bowl, and there's a reason I went with the root instead of one of the other higher level bowls. Just because I feel like we need to start connecting more to the land and to our planet. So we're gonna do some stuff around that tonight. Because you can't connect to the cosmos unless you're grounded on your own place, your own planet as well. You have to have a balance. And that's kind of where we're going to go with that meditation tonight. I'm trying to sanctify the space with a little cigarette smoke here.
It's okay.
All right. And David, how are you? David O'Malley? Or David Malley? I would say O'Malley.
No. It's Mally like Valley.
Yeah. How you doing?
Oh, well, the air quality is horrible over here. You don't want to step outside.
Yeah. You're on the left coast, right?
Okay.
Sacramento area.
Yeah.
Uh,
There a week ago, so I
okay.
know it's not too great right now.
You guys are wonderful. Look at this. Teamwork.
Yay! Now that sounds
Figuring
like
this out.
Now, they are comfortable and grounded.
yes. So for my own information, what did you
It's
do
not
to
coming through
that?
Yeah, your Bluetooth on your phone. Yeah, it's on.
Hey, Miss.
Repeat,
Sorry, we're trying
Deb.
to Bluetooth. We're trying to Bluetooth this.
Okay.
It says it's connected.
I hear you a lot better now.
Yeah, we're trying to hear you though. So we're trying to get on the Bluetooth speaker. It says it's connected to it, but it's not. We can't hear.
Oh,
Yeah, it lights up when it's. So this one's on.
Maybe I should try to pair my speaker with
Yeah.
you, with my
Yeah.
computer. I don't know if I can do that here.
This one's on, and it's. No, it would only be connected to that one.
Yeah, mine's
I could
not
try
there.
the other one. Again, we're still going to try this other Bluetooth speaker. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Do what you need to do.
We just want to be able to hear you, especially when you play your bowls.
Yeah, I think the bowl's
Okay.
a little louder than my voice.
Okay. It says it's connected.
Okay.
But can you say something to see if we can hear you?
Yeah, can you hear me?
No.
How's it sounding?
This disconnected that.
Say,
Yeah.
it'll say the connection.
It says
Shut it down.
LED lantern. And it took that one off, so I know we're on. I bet if I play this music, it would play through here.
Yeah,
So,
my music's playing through my Bluetooth. My laptop's not.
Right now you're playing the sound out of the phone to the speaker, correct? Can you swap it to the Bluetooth speaker?
oh, that's an idea. So maybe it doesn't do it if you're on speaker. You have to be on. Okay, there. We want to hear Deb. Okay, so now it's not connected. It's still not working.
Testing. Testing.
I've never done Bluetooth through.
Testing.
It's not this though.
No.
It should be much louder. At least we can hear them.
Testing.
Okay, thank you.
Testing.
I'm just going to put you through the computer. I don't know how to do it.
Just go ahead
Right
first.
here.
Let us search for Bluetooth.
I wonder if I should put on my original sound on my computer. Hang on a second.
Okay, such nice backgrounds. I anticipate seeing deer tonight.
Oh, that's good. Okay, can you guys hear me better now? Lonnie, can you hear me better now? Hello? Holly, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, thank you. I changed my settings, so I was hoping maybe it was coming through a little better. And I have no clue how to see who's on the YouTube end of this. I don't have two screens, so whatever. For people who are on YouTube Live, I apologize. You're kind of incognito right now. I'll figure this out eventually.
It was connected to Bluetooth. It should have like a button on here to change the output. Okay, I'm going to transfer
What, this or that? Okay.
Let me see if it picks up.
Do it. I'm going to figure out that. Good enough. Good enough.
Hey, Deb, they may have to use an iPhone and pass it around to who's ever speaking.
Yeah, they do have one iPhone going already.
Okay, then they may have to say active and then hand it to whoever needs to speak.
Well, right now they're having trouble hearing me, so that's what they're trying to do is
Yeah.
hook the.
Well, if they had more cellular phones, then you could all turn the volume up.
Oh, that's a good idea. Although I've done that before, and we get a lot of feedback. So.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, you're talking.
Can you hear me? No.
I'm sorry, say again.
You can't hear me at all.
Can you hear? Can you hear us?
Can hear me?
Pocket mode is on.
Yeah, everyone but Milo can hear me. That sucks. I don't know.
Milo, we can hear you.
Oh, you can?
I don't know what it is.
At Milo Farm, can you guys hear me?
No. I don't know what it's on pocket mode or something. Is that your phone? Yeah. Oh, I was trying to get it because I was trying to see if it's muted. I don't know. I turned it back on. I don't know. I turned it back on speaker. Hello?
I hear you.
Okay. So everybody has their logged in? No? Okay, so all we have is this, my little phone is the only one we can hear. Oh, were you sitting here? Sorry. No, I got it here.
Sorry.
When I tried to get it on my... We can't, all we have is my phone to hear you, so we kind of we have an audio problem. We'd love to be able to hear your bells. We can see you.
Can you pair your phone with your speaker?
We've tried to pair my phone. We tried to pair their laptop with the speaker.
Oh, well.
Yeah, and usually it works fine. I listen to my music. I rock out to my music all the time with this thing, and it's crazy. It's not working now.
Well, sometimes we get energy stuff going when we do these things. You know that, and it is what it is. We just kind of roll with it, and I'll try to speak loudly. I'm gonna play one of the bowls and see if you guys can hear it.
That would be great.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
You hear it? Yeah.
You hear it?
Yeah, we'll work with it.
Okay, let's try this one. So, are you gonna go up on the hill in a little bit?
Yes. Yeah. We'll go up on the hill after we'll do our little thing here, and I was going to take this other laptop up there and have it like face the cloud, or we're not having clouds, face the sky, And
Okay.
that laptop wasn't working.
It's
It
okay.
just quit.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I was gonna try to hook my one night vision thing up to this laptop, but it's too weak. It's not gonna pull what we need. So we'll get this together. If we ever do this again, we'll be more, you know, we'll figure stuff out before the next time we try this. But this was kind of a last minute deal, just because I didn't want to be around everybody and cause possible harm or fear. So and then we just decided to open it up since we're doing it on Zoom. So thank you for everybody for your patience, and welcome to August Global CE5 Contact and Consciousness event, hosted on this particular channel anyway by the Kansas City group. And we're very happy to have whomever is here. We've got people from all over the United States, and I'm sure all over the world on our YouTube channel, but I can't see the YouTube channel right now. I apologize. So whoever is here, great. Whoever hears this recording later, great. And do know, everyone who's on here, we are recording just because we always record our group, either audio or at least audio, maybe some video. So if you don't want your faces shown, if you don't like being on camera, you can take yourself off camera, or you can request that I take certain parts out if you want before I publish this in the next couple of days. But anyway, and I apologize because now my neighborhood children have come outside to play because it's getting cooler outside. So this is all fun. We know that the ETs love playful energy and they love children, so they'll enjoy their frolicking right now. So anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for people who are brand new. What we do is we try to get ourselves in a very raised form of conscious awareness. We try to raise our vibrational frequency with some practices, and as we raise our spirits, our feeling state, if you will, our vibrational state, then we are more able to perceive more highly advanced other beings, other forms of consciousness, i.e. ETs, interdimensionals, angels, fairies, whatever, um, you know, that makes themselves manifest. So we will get into those practices here in a little bit. Then we'll do we'll do some meditation, and then we're going to do some sky watch. And since we're doing this over Zoom, what we will say is, if you are outside where you are and you are looking up the sky and you see something happen, or you're on the ground and you see something happen on the ground, just feel free to chime in, unless we're in a deep meditation. If we are, just save it for a little bit and then tell us about it. But we want this to be very interactive. When we did this last year, when our Kansas City group did this last summer, when we were in lockdown, there were people from other parts of the country and other parts of the world who joined in, and we were looking at different parts of the sky, but some of us saw the same things. So it was really incredible. So I hope you'll enjoy. But anyway, because we've taken up so much of your time trying to get everything going, what I wanted to do is give deepest gratitude to Lonnie and Mike, who own Milo Farm here in rural Missouri, outside of Kansas City, where I'm located. They have this beautiful sanctuary, and you can see in the picture there, if you're looking at a gallery view of our group, you'll see prayer flags, and they're under a pavilion. They have made this pavilion and other beautiful sacred spaces all over this sanctuary, and this is where we have our CE5s, our contact events, and we usually meet there first and have a kind of little welcoming thing, and then Lonnie, our beautiful hostess, we will ask her to sanctify, if she hasn't already. Usually she and then starts with an invocation to bring us into sacred space with the land and with each other. After that, we may have a little bit of discussion, and then we'll take a break from them as if they choose to go up there. Our main viewing location is up Rocky Hill, so they have to take a hike and get to their location and get in circle. While they're doing that, the rest of us can visit or take a break or whatever, and then we'll all gather back together for the practice and for hopefully making contact with each other. All right, so Lonnie, thank you so much, Goddess, and I'm gonna let you take it from here and do your thing. Thank you so much.
Oh, can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
If everybody else can hear Lonnie, that's fine. I can't hear very well, but that's okay. David says he can hear. Polly says she can hear. So go ahead, Lonnie. Lonnie, you're muted. There you go.
You can hear me? Okay, but that's through this computer and not through the phone. So let me mute. You should be able to hear everything.
I don't even.
I'll have to do it right.
I don't even show your phone as showing up.
We can hear you. It's because it's
Your phone is connected to your connection.
Yeah, we called in.
It won't be a separate participant. It's all the same participant.
So what I said is it looks like we have somebody pull up that we'd like to wait until they get here.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that good?
That's fine.
For the meantime, I'm good. Yeah, go ahead. So they're going to try to connect as well since we're having trouble, and I'm going to stage everyone here, and then I'll stage over the laptop to try to get everybody else that's connected. Is that good?
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so welcome to new people who have just signed on. We'll just tell you that we're getting a little bit of behind here just because we've been having some audio problems. So we're trying to get it worked out. So hang in there with us. You haven't missed anything yet.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Does anybody have the phone number to call in? So you can give Lee. Did you find it? No, I couldn't see that. I had information on it. Yeah. We're having little issues here, but we'll work it out. Oh, where's my lighter? What did you do? Yeah, he's working into the Shiva. I don't know. They both probably got into some thorns. Do you have a service here? Well, no. Because Liam needs the phone number so we can hear them on Zoom. We're on Zoom right now. You can call us Santo. Is everybody okay with being safe tonight? Yep. All right.
The radio just started chirping. If that means anything to everybody, they're starting to come online.
Something's starting to come online. Is Sage and this is Palo Santo. I'm gonna leave the Palo Santo in the. Oh my God, it's Hollywood. Yeah, you'll love the smell of it. It's comes to friends that we fall off and decay, and then we talk about it. Wow. It has a very unique smell. You smell it in a minute. You'll smell it over the sage.
Where does it been? I am able to call.
Yeah, it's on the Facebook. Mm-hmm. I literally just pulled this up, no problem, but then I can't go to it. Do I stand up? I can do the backside or not. It's up to you. Is that the word you're wearing? Yes. Just great, stand up and just again. Oh, that's my Ellen. Clear, Ellen. Yeah. Your heart is open. You can do meditation. You're very clear. You twist. Oh, hair on fire. Your hair's beautiful. Is that a dragon? Hey, what about you have so much power coming out of you, I can't even describe. I just say whatever, like everything you believe in it. I don't believe I have power. Right. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if just after meditation and all, as I still find that I came closer to a person like I'm supposed to be. She was like in goosebumps and crying. Right. There, I myself. I'm so sure. Wearing all of you.
Thank you. We love that Bonnie is now saging all of us remotely. And for those of you who are watching on the YouTube Live, Jessica, I see you're on YouTube Live. David Watson, thanks for joining us. We're getting saved, so we can all become a little bit more coherent now.
All right. I've got yeah, do you have two more? Oh, I can do that. Yeah. You know where rock are. Yeah, that's really good. He's got the number up there on the laptop. You call him. You can call. It's in the middle. It's in the middle of the last post. Like right.
Does anyone need for me to look up the phone number for that?
That'll be nice. You can just pick one. Everything. So they used to be able to hear me from the phone, now they can't. Yeah. I don't have to be able to do a meditation. No, things are just going down. What do we just do our meditation? Well, we'll see if anybody else can get on. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good one. Do you have a phone number on the website? Because I have numbers for all over the place done on this is done on direct one. I know, isn't that weird? But those people who are out to the music, so it definitely. I got it. Okay. Oh, I was like, wait, how? I have music, so I didn't understand how. No, yeah, I needed mine, but I didn't realize I was doing my practice. Sit down, my boat on my phone. But I am getting feedback.
That's why somebody called in and talked to you. There's only one that's otherwise.
That one, that's why I didn't use that one. Oh, you can hear me.
Okay, we're not hearing anything from Milo Farm now. If you called in, that phone number is still muted. And Lonnie, your laptop or your computer is muted. We're not getting any sound from either of you. There we go.
How about now? Good?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, you guys ready to get this started and do a little meditation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sorry about the delay. We'll get this figured out.
It's all perfect. Are you getting feedback? There you go.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yes.
Hi, David.
All right.
Two Davids today.
All right. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me if you're. All right. Let's all get into a comfortable position. Move around. Let's take a deep breath. And on the exhale, we're going to exhale all this tension from the technical difficulties we've had. We're going to release it into the ground.
Yes.
And then we're going to feel this beautiful energy of Milo Farm come back through us. Mother Earth, Gaia, feel it. As you breathe in, feel that energy of Mother Earth envelop you, enfold you with her love. And feel it go outside of your head, out your crown chakra, and up. Gonna do that again. And taking a breath and breathe it out, down through your chakras, through your crown chakra, your heart chakra, sacral chakra, root chakra, into the earth, deep into the crystalline core of Mother Gaia. Feel it tingle, sparkle, love, joy, light energy from Gaia coming back up, and Milo Farm, the energy of Milo Farm as you're bringing it up through the earth. The energy of this place is sacred and strong, and it's taking care and watching over all of us here. Back through upper spine, through our crown chakra. Now we're going to bring the energy beyond the earth And make your presence known up into the atmosphere, above the birds, love the clouds, the birds, and back down as you exhale. Calming ourselves now. Again, every animal, insect, bird that surrounds this farm is with us. All of the nature spirits, the fairies and the gnomes are around us. Now we're going to connect with each other here and connect our heart chakras to this farm. Feel the connection, feel your heart chakra spinning, and feel the energy move out and connect your bubble wider to the people next to you, the person to your left, the person to your right, and your bubble's getting bigger, and see it just full of love. Just spread your unity consciousness inside of your bubble and expand that bubble farther out, the whole circle, now out to everyone on Zoom, every living creature on Milo Farm, everything has a consciousness. Every consciousness on the earth, expand that bubble. We are expanding ourselves out and sharing our love and our connection with everything farther out into the earth. Now let's feel the love from everything around the earth coming back to us. Every entity coming back. The people on Zoom, the people in the circle. We are close-knit and making our connection to our heart chakra. Take a deep breath. We're going to do one more time, and we're going to go out into the universe and beyond, to every dimension and beyond, so we make that connection. Big breath. Down into the earth. Up through Milo Farm, through your spine as you breathe in. Out. Send your love out beyond the earth this time. To the solar system, the universe. Now let's hit every dimension. Send your love out to other universes. We're here. We're here to make a connection with you, our star neighbors, our ultra-dimensional neighbors, friends, the family. Back down, breathe out. Just one more big breath. Namaste. Thank you. Can you hear me okay?
Hear you just fine, Lonnie. Thank you so much. That was beautiful, and I feel so calm now. So now, I don't know if you can hear me over all of the locusts and the cicadas and the frogs, but I wanted to ask you, since it's starting to, we're starting to lose light, if you guys are going to hike up to Temple Hill, do you want to do that pretty soon so you're not doing it in the dark, or how do you want to proceed?
Yes. I do have lights up there. We could take a quick break and then hike up there, and I'll bring the laptop, but I'm going to have to hotspot it. I don't know if I can hotspot with the phone going at the same time.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Well, we'll try.
Okay. I just didn't know if you wanted me to start some of the practices and play the singing bowls now. I thought you wanted me to do it when you're up there. So
I think that would be better.
Yeah,
I think we'll
do
get
too.
settled up there.
Okay.
So we'll just check back with you in 10 minutes.
Okay, and everybody else stay on if you like, and we can visit while they're doing that, or you can take a break. This is kind of just a flow time right now. What's happening is our local group, that's the ones who are meeting in person,
Yeah,
are
let me
now going to
move this.
take their stuff and they're going to hike up. We have to hike up a hill to get to our meeting location. There's Big Sky, the sky. So while they're doing that, we can visit or you can take a break. This is just free time. And I apologize again, this isn't usually how we do things. But the meditation, the practices, the singing bowls, all of that will happen, you know, in a few minutes once they get up there. The radio, yeah, my radio too. So if anyone else would like to converse while we're waiting for them to get situated, that's fine. You can take turns, whatever you want to do. It'll take them a few minutes to hike up that hill. So, and I promise if we do this again, we'll have our stuff together a little better. This just happened at the last minute. So, David Watson, how are you?
I am fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
You can hear me?
Stadium here.
I can
Okay.
hear
And
you.
then
Yeah.
Doing great. I'm exhausted. I had my granddaughter's birthday party at the water park.
Oh my, that will tire a person out.
So I came home and I was laying down and I flipped on the YouTube and I saw this and I went, oh.
Cool, awesome. Yeah, I decided just to open it up for this is usually our local meeting, but I decided to open it up to everybody on the live just because we can. But it's caused a whole lot of a whole other set of challenges. I shouldn't say problems, challenges that we weren't ready for, but we'll get it eventually. So
No worries. I love it.
I'm glad everybody's being so sweet.
I thought I saw David Malley out there. Hey, Dave.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
It's me, Dave.
So I know that Costa and Hollis are up on Mount Shasta for their CE5 tonight, and then almost all of my good friends are on the other side of Mount Shasta with the Rama group tonight.
Wow.
So there's a lot of Mount Shasta stuff going on, and of course they're going to link up with us, you know, spiritually, energetically. But we can't send them in because there's no signal up there. There's just none. So, but yeah, and then of course we've got people practicing all over the world. And it's very windy where I am, so I can't keep my incense lit.
I think I'm going to move outside here in a minute. That's what I was getting ready.
Yeah. Oh, you should. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, because once they get up on the hill, we're going to start the regular practice because that's where we can go to do our CE5.
That other one is bigger.
There we go. There we go. So, Holly, I think, well, you're new to our group anyway.
Yeah.
Are you new to contact work or?
So I've been doing this about a year on my own, joining Costas
Okay.
And I'm mostly connected to Grant, and I follow his group very closely. I do some crystals and some light language and some Reiki, and I've got my Moldavite here ready to go. So, and my cat and my dog have to be right by me the whole time. So,
My Moldavite, the little Merkaba. We've got all kinds of stuff around here. Well, it's good to know. And thank you. I mean, thank you for joining us. I think you and I just first met like yesterday or today, you know,
yeah.
in the big group. So thank you for coming forward and joining us. That's really cool. And
Down there.
thanks for the flexibility.
Oh, yeah, that's daunting. This is kind of heavy. He sneaks out. Oh, so he's not supposed to be there?
What's going on here with this kitty cat?
Oh, yeah.
And let me check. I was able to get on the YouTube live with my phone, so let me check that and see if I get still going too. Good. Sorry it's so boring right now. Lonnie, you look beautiful.
Thank you. I'm trying to figure out how to get my hotspot on.
I've never used the hotspot, so I don't know how that works. I have it, but I don't know how it works. I guess I should learn these things.
I think I just. Yeah, but see, I was afraid of that when I disconnected from Wi-Fi, and to get onto it disconnected me.
But I hear you, Lonnie. I see your phone icon, so you're still connected.
I have hotspot, but I had. No, but I'm trying to get the laptop connected to the hotspot because it won't have Wi-Fi. Won't go that far, and I don't have the code. I have the code. A seat from what? No, I mean the code. You know. You don't have the code to the meeting or to the hotspot? To the hotspot. Okay, so we're just going to take it up, and you guys have a hotspot, right? I have one. Okay, we'll do that. We'll try it. All right. Do you want to see the picture? Sure. We have,
Emmy's just coming there.
Emmy?
Yep, Emmy.
Emmy.
My friend Emmy.
Emmy, Steve, and Ellen. But you are not. Or you are?
Yeah, it's my first time.
You're from the Kansas City Health Club.
Wellness Club.
Well, yeah, I saw it. You look familiar.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you Sweater? Hey, Sweater. I'm nice to meet you. How are you doing?
Excellent.
Doing well.
Yeah,
we met at the party in May, right?
Yeah. I got engaged.
So pardon me for a second, guys. I am going to see. Oh, I guess I can't do that. I'm just gonna see if
Isn't
I
that crazy? Thank you for pulling that.
can't do any of that.
So we have a bunkhouse, an Airbnb. Whoa, the kitchen trailer. We got 2 campsites that have an outhouse. Then we have a whole over 20 acres free and field. There's like open to the camping. So yeah.
What those of you who are on Zoom and YouTube Live are hearing is our local group, the in-person group, are hiking up a very tall hill called Temple Hill, and that's where we go to do our skywatch, our practice. That's where they're going to put their circle. So they're originally in the pavilion and now they're hiking. So you may hear them. You may, like you just heard Lonnie talking about, she's kind of telling everybody what they're passing. They have, it's an animal sanctuary. They have rescued animals there, like little donkeys and goats and ducks and geese and all kinds of animals. But it's also a very sacred land. There's a couple of vortices on that land. We have seen giants, fairies. I thought I saw a Sasquatch there one day. So there are a lot of ultra-terrestrials there, as well as it's a beautiful place for us to make contact with extraterrestrials. It's a really cool place. It's large. They have set up camping sites, RV hookup sites. They've got a few Airbnb sites, a bunkhouse. It's just a really cool place to have events like this. And so what we're hoping is that, probably can't do it this year because it's getting too late in the summer, but hopefully by next year I'll actually be able to host a retreat there and have people come and be with us live. Hopefully all this pandemic stuff will be a little bit figured out when people can travel and start being together again. So,
All right, I might need to use someone's hotspot. Oh, shoot, what is that? It landed right. Well, so cute. No, well, there's some left.
and for those of you who might be wondering what I'm doing, I'm playing a little, it's an ancient instrument. It's an indigenous instrument from New Zealand. Jeremy Cloak is a master musician and instrument maker. He's one of the few people in the world who know how to make some of these indigenous instruments. This is called a purotiki, and it's supposed to sound like the wind or birds taking flight. You probably can't hear it over the wind here, but it's a very meditative thing. It spins. Probably can't see it now because the light's going away, but it calms me down anyway. Really pretty. It's actually fashioned, it looks like a yin and a yang, and kind of looks like bird wings.
Oh, good.
I'll put it up there close so you can see it. It has two sets of strings that when you wind them together, they, you see that? It's hand carved and it's got mother of pearl or abalone in there. It's all indigenous materials from where he lives in New Zealand. So really special little thing for me.
Oh, what they showed us? Maybe we'll have some success after. Okay. DBRN 8SQ 6SIWCO. Thank you. Have enough power. It's already disconnected. Just disconnected from from walking up, I think.
I still hear you guys.
Yeah, it's because you're on the phone. I'm going to have to do the audio.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the Zoom.
Okay.
And my Zoom call dropped for some reason, so I'm not connected on. Probably better. I probably can't do like that and the hotspot. Photo. here. I'm just afraid no one's going to be able to hear you.
Okay, well,
Can you guys hear? Thumbs up if you can hear her.
hey, can everybody
Okay.
there hear me?
Yeah, just very lightly, but yes.
Okay,
Like,
I'm so sorry.
I'm trying to get on.
I will try really hard to yell, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Let me bring this a little bit closer if I can. Oh, I just connected myself. Hang on a second. More problems.
I don't think I'm going to do this. Is spinning, like, spinning and spinning. Let's see. Oh my God! I was like, is it happening? Well, technically, we're all starting. So we're right.
Okay, so can you hear anything?
Can you hear? Yeah. Yes. Yes.
You can hear me? Okay. I'm going to pull it really close, as close as I can. Okay. Can't see the bowls that well, but you don't have to see them, you just have to hear them. Okay. Well, Lonnie, you just let me know when you guys are all set up and ready to go, and we'll start.
We're ready.
Are you? Oh, good. Okay.
I'm just playing around with the laptop trying to get it on so you guys can see the sky because it is clear and it's going to be beautiful.
Wow.
So I'm trying.
That's
It's
wonderful.
perfect where I am. I don't know how much longer we'll be able to see anything just because, you know, the light's going to be gone, but that's okay. But I know it's beautiful where you are.
It is perfect.
So if you would like, I can get started, or if you'd rather wait till you get a little more settled with what you're doing with the laptop, I can wait.
Go ahead and get started, and we'll get in the vibe, and I'll just keep working on this, and it's good.
Okay. All right. You can bilocate with your energy, right?
I can.
So, anyway, all right, everybody. So for everyone at Milo Farm, I know you're in circles, so that's pretty easy to get, you know, in tune with each other. For everyone on Zoom and on YouTube Live, I want you to get really comfortable wherever you are. And we're going to imagine that we are in the circle with our friends out in nature. And it doesn't matter whether you're inside or outside. I'm outside. But it doesn't matter because we're going to be in coherent consciousness with each other. All right?
Let's feel that wind. Yeah,
So
I wanted to keep going.
Is, if you can, find yourself in a very comfortable position again, just like Lonnie had you do. And we're just going to start by raising our frequency, enhancing our consciousness. And we're going to do a few practices that are going to elevate not just our feeling state, hopefully it'll make you feel really good, really relaxed, but kind of more focused, more alive. But it's going to help clear and balance the chakra system. There you are. Great. Oh my God, the sky is gorgeous. The sky? Yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
That is
wow.
beautiful. Yay!
I'm going to move it. Well, first I want you to see everybody in a circle. There's Jay, Ellen, wave.
Hi, everybody. Oh, Shweta, hi. Yay. I'm so glad. Thank you. Oh, Lonnie, thank you. That's so great. That brings us all together. Well, now that you've seen the circle, I want you to imagine yourselves in that circle, no matter where you are, and get very relaxed. And we're just going to go through a few little practices, like I said, to enhance the balancing aspect of our chakrate system. We're going to, again, connect with this beautiful earth and with the cosmos. And in the middle of that, we're going to connect with each other, but more importantly, with our inner selves. Because all of this is one being. All of us are one being. And we often find ourselves in a state of divisiveness or otherness from people, from cultures, from species. And I think what we really need to focus on tonight, more than anything, is bringing ourselves into loving coherency. Because we can never connect well with our cosmic brothers and sisters and get assistance from them until we are in coherency with each other and with our planet. So we're going to do just a few little practices tonight before we go into the deep meditation and then start our skywatch. I thought we would just do a couple of types of breath work tonight. We're not going to do the full Monty like I usually do, just because, you know, we've taken up a lot of your time with a lot of falderal, and what we want to do is really just get there. And I'm looking at all the people here who are on live, and I know all of you are very practiced at going within. So I want you to just get into that feeling state that you get into when you are in meditation, when you are in joy, when you are in love. And close your eyes for a minute and just connect with that. Just maybe go down into your heart.
Way down.
Close your eyes, relax, go down into your heart for a second and allow yourself to connect with a feeling state of love and gratitude and joyfulness, and maybe even playfulness, and a sense of excitement. And just let that kind of build up in your heart for a second. Excellent. And then what we're going to do is we will begin with a breath that's really, really simple to do. And this breath is called sipping breath. You don't even have to watch me to do it. You can just listen to me describe it. But if you're not sure, you can open your eyes and take a look. But basically what we're going to do is make a little O shape with our mouth, like we're going to sip air through a straw. And it makes an audible sound as you inhale like this. And you keep the O shape, but as you let the breath go out on its own, you don't force it out. It's almost inaudible, and it's warm. You'll feel it cool as it comes in and warm as it goes out. So let's do this breath together a few times. So everybody take a deep breath in. Hold it. And now let it go just on its own. And just release all the tension of the day, all the tension of the world. And breathe in. Sparkling, clean, fresh air. Hold. And now let it all flow out on its own. Feel the heat of all that is no longer needed releasing from your breath. Breathe in again. Pause at the top. Squeeze your tummy and your pelvic floor a little bit. And then let the air release on its own. Now I want you to keep doing this at your own pace. Don't listen to my pace or someone else next to you. Just breathe in and out on your own. And as you do, I want you to add another step to this. This is called Kriya. And this extra step to this Kriya, besides the breath and the visualization of sparkling, clean, peaceful energy coming in and stagnant, used up, maybe disparate energy leaving. Adding to this is the step of looking up with your closed eyes to the spot right above your nose between your eyebrows. Now, some people call this the third eye. It's not really the third eye. It is the Ajna chakra, and it's the lens of the third eye. If you can think of the third eye, which is the pineal gland, located deep within your brain, in the center top of your head, as your third eye, your cosmic antenna, that Ajna chakra, that little portal there between your eyebrows, is the opening. It's the window that you look out through. So when we do our breath work, when we do these kriyas, you're going to be looking up, but with your eyes closed. And this elicits a very strong relaxation response in the physical body and helps you to bring focus into your energetic body and into your conscious awareness. So do just one more round of this sipping breath, and at the very end, after you've exhaled all the way, good, I want you to take the biggest breath in that you can and imagine all of that breath as light, as energy, and squeeze your body. Squeeze your pelvic floor up, belly button to the spine, close down your ribs, get really straight and tall, and squeeze, 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 and push all that energy up, up, up to the top of your head, and squeeze it. And as you do, and hold your breath, you start to vibrate the little crystals up there in your pineal gland, which is your third eye. And then when you're ready, just exhale, relax, keep your eyes closed, breathe normally. Excellent. And now we're going to vibrate ourselves just a little bit differently. With your eyes closed, and if you possibly can, we're going to have you breathe in and out through your nose rather vigorously, but only at your own pace. If you get a little dizzy, slow down or stop. But as you breathe in and out through your nose, you're going to pump your belly like you're pumping a bellows. So when you inhale, you're going to inflate your belly out like a balloon, and when you exhale, you're going to push it in. And this is called breath of fire. So let's just take a few breaths and listen to what I'm doing, but don't stay in my rhythm. It sounds like this. So just keep going, keep breathing, pumping. You can go at your own pace, you can go slow, you can go fast, but really pump it and breathe. It's just like pumping a bellows into a fireplace to light the fire. And that's what we're doing. We're igniting the heat, the tapas, inside the body and inside the energy body to fling off all of the heavy karmic particles that are stuck to your energy body. They're kind of holding you back. We want to raise your vibration. So really pump it, really breathe, really get that oxygen into the brain and into the cells. Keep pumping and breathing. Think about generating momentum, the excitement about letting go of all the things that no longer are needed or wanted in your life. Raising your vibration. And now everyone, exhale as fully as you can. Really squeeze all the air out. And then take the biggest breath in you possibly can. Breathe it all in. And again, you're going to hold all of those muscles and squeeze that energy all the way up to the pineal gland. Hold it, squeeze it, lock it in. Let your eyes gaze up to the top of your head behind your closed eyelids and squeeze. Feel every part of your body vibrating. All your cells are starting to become coherent in their vibration. And exhale, eyes stay closed, relax, breathe normally. You might feel a little whoo, and that's fine. Equalize yourself a little. Good, and then the last thing we're going to do with the breath work is I want everybody to just take your right thumb and press against your right nostril. And this is going to be called alternate nostril breathing. And what this does is it balances the two hemispheres of the brain. It balances the masculine against the feminine aspects of your energy bodies, the yin and the yang, and it brings balance. All right, so everybody take your right thumb against your right nostril, closing it off, and breathe in fully with your eyes closed, looking up, in through the left nostril. Big, long, deep breath. Now take your ring finger or your pinky finger and close off the left nostril, open the right, and exhale fully through the right. Inhale through the right. Close it off with your thumb, exhale through the left. Now that's one round. Now breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Now just go on your own for a moment and just really go within. If you get lost, just start over again. It's okay. Now at the last exhale on your left, I want you to release everything. And then take the biggest inhale again, and we're going to really bring that energy up. Squeeze the pelvic floor. Bring the navel to the spine. Squeeze your belly. Squeeze your low ribs. Squeeze your high ribs. Tuck your chin to your throat. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Push that energy up, 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 up to the top of the head. Squeeze it. Hold that breath. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Feel the little crystals inside that gland starting to vibrate. And this is exactly how a radio works. A cosmic antenna is starting to be activated. Now exhale. Keep the eyes closed. Breathe normally. Good. Now that we've balanced everything and kind of rid ourselves of those lower vibrational energies, we're going to use a sound technology. It's called a mantra. And a mantra can be one or many sounds, but tonight we're just going to use one sound, and that sound is HU, H-U. Lightly translated, it means spirit. So what we're trying to do is gain coherency with each other's spirit and with the larger aspects of spirit, the spirit of this land, the spirit of the cosmos, the spirit of all beings. So it becomes a breath practice. And what I want you to do is you can listen, but don't say at the same pace as everyone else. When you inhale and then exhale, you can go as long as your breath will allow you before the sound falters, and then take another breath in. So the exhale, you're hewing. On the inhale, you're pulling in new energy. Now, what I want you to do is do it at your own pace, because it becomes a kind of rolling sound, okay? And we're just going to go for a while, and I want you to listen to how the sound of your voice even changes as you go deeper. You're going to continue to go deeper and deeper and deeper with this sound, and you're calling on all the elements of spirit. When it's time to stop and be quiet and meditate, I'm going to hit one of the bowls and you'll hear it. And I want you to just exhale and relax. All right? And then we'll go deep into the guided meditation. So everyone, deep breath in. Let's hew together. Like to do the deep breath, hold and squeeze one more time, you may, or you can just relax. And as you relax, let your inner self start to ground once more and connect with Mother Earth. As you hear the sound of this root bowl singing, eliciting a feeling of safety and connectedness with our planet. Allow your energy to connect once more with Mother Earth's heart, the crystal center of this planet. And deep in that crystal center of this planet, allow yourself to connect with the DNA of the Earth itself. Pull the heart, the DNA of the Earth up into your own energy body now. Feel that energy, strength, beauty, the organic nature of this planet. Feel it in your feet, your ankles. Feel it in your legs and your hips. Feel this genetic material coming into your lower body and into the center of your pelvis. And it feels safe to be here. You feel surrounded by a conditioned space of love and light, protected by Mother Earth herself and all who are with us. Allow that energy to come up through the solar plexus, feeling the energy coming up through the sacral area, the solar plexus, and up into the heart. And as you feel the heart, begin to expand in the center of your body. Expand that space and allow for it to be a container for all the love you have ever felt. All the love you felt for others, and all the love that has been showered upon you. Let all the memories of love and joyfulness and laughter and gratitude now swirl in your heart and blend with that earth energy, building your own inner temple within your heart. And relax and expand and let your feeling state raise higher and higher, like the expectation of a small child before a beautiful celebration, a holiday. Feel those energies connecting and growing and forming a beautiful structure within the heart. A round orb of light, spinning, beautiful, vibrant. And relax even more deeply now. And let that energy move up and around through the body. Relaxing your chest, relaxing your shoulders, your neck, your throat, your jaws, your head. Everything is relaxed. Arms, hands, fingers. Relax. deeper. And now, let your awareness go to the top of your head, to a tiny little pea-sized gland in the center of the brain, the pineal gland, your third eye. Feel it vibrating now as all the cells of your body have become so coherent. They are now working as one in harmonious vibration to connect with the rest of the world, with all beings on this planet, and with all beings in the cosmos. Think of your pineal gland, your third eye, as a radio transceiver, a giant cosmic antenna. And let that antenna start to become stronger and stronger, pulling in all of the light codes from our future ancestors, our cosmic relatives, coming straight through the top of your head and down into the heart to blend with that other energy. Feel it. Earth energy still coming up. Cosmic energy flowing in. All of these energies connecting at the heart, expanding that giant orb within your heart. Forming a sphere of love, unconditional and eternal. And now imagine yourself in this circle with all of our friends, new and old, known and unknown, and all of the earthly beings, terrestrial, ultra, and extra. And all of us are in this circle together. And the orbs within our hearts are shining brightly now, so brightly, so large, that they begin to connect with each other. There is no boundary between them. And feel yourselves in a state of communion. Communion meaning a community as one. One mind. One heart. One consciousness. And really feel it. Feel yourselves becoming lighter and brighter. And less body conscious. See your heart, that orb, as the vessel, as your space-time vehicle. And see your consciousness as the propelling force. directions and all dimensions. See this collective that is our group now joining with all of the other groups and individuals, the hundreds of thousands, perhaps millions on this planet in this moment, attempting to make conscious, heart coherent contact with each other and with beings throughout the cosmos. Feel this sense of communion. Feel it growing until the entire earth is glowing in a giant orb of love and light. See it. Feel it. And then let that ball, that orb of light, begin to emit tiny copies of itself out into the cosmos, taking with each particle, each copy, an iteration of you, of us, and send it out into all realms with this message. We invite you, all of you who are benevolent, highly advanced, conscious beings, to join us tonight in this effort to become as one. We beseech our friends who are not of this planet or who are of other realms of this planet to join us, the humans, in finding ways to enhance our collective consciousness, to heal, to bring wisdom, to bring unity, harmony, and abundance. This is our invitation, and this is our request. Now allow yourselves to travel in silence as you listen to the tones in your own little space-time vessels, your orbs, going upward, outward, inward, in all dimensions, wherever you choose, meeting these beings halfway and showing them where we are, inviting them here, or venturing up to meet them where they are and follow them where they go. Have your own experience of connection right now, of contact. And if you like, merge with one or more of these beings, interface with them, interact with them, however feels best for you, in deep meditation, and stay as long as you like. And as you return on your own, whenever you decide, you can begin to open your eyes, if you choose, and look at the skies, or look at your environment, or look within your own heart. Add your own intentions as we go into the silence.
Deb, can you
Yeah.
hear us?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. So thank you for that. We've changed our focus to opening our eyes and our spirit up to the sky.
Yeah, from where I am, I'm looking straight up at Vega. And it's beautiful. So
Because
I would,
everyone here wants to go ahead.
I would say if people want to stay in meditation, they can, or if they want to open their eyes and start looking at the sky above, that's also just great. You can all have the experience you want, but and it's excellent to point out or to say if you're seeing anything or experiencing anything. There are no real rules as far as this go right now, other than to be respectful of each other's, when someone else is speaking.
Hey, Deb,
Yes.
are you able to feel the Equatorians? I'm seeing those blue floaty balls. And they just disappear. Equatorians. I cannot pronounce it properly, but that's an Arcturian. Yeah.
Arcturian?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing them everywhere actually, and if you're looking, if some of you, I don't know, Lonnie, you probably don't have your laptop working now, but what's interesting is that behind me, you can't really see me now, but you can see
I see stars.
the stars all twinkling.
Yeah.
Let me just show you. I don't know if you can see much else, but
I think Mars and Venus are there when you were talking about feminine masculine equilibrium. Mars is there, it's reddish. I feel that Venus is that shiny one right there. They're like making a line. There.
Yes.
And then that one is Venus and that's Mars.
Yeah.
Can you see our lasers?
I can't see your laser. I haven't.
You can't see our lasers.
I might use mine in a little bit. I'm trying to get a few things out of my way now so that I can stretch my legs out a little bit. But as soon as I do, I'm going to get my laser out and see if we can look at a few things too.
So everyone that's here that's never been to one of these events, if we see anything in the sky, that is 12 o'clock to the north. To the south is 6 o'clock. So that would be 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So if you see something, say, 3 o'clock, and we'll all look that direction. And then any of us that has a laser, Liam and Soka and I, anybody else says you can use it to point things out. Or we also feel things too around. And go around and share what we feel. And then the group online too.
Let's take the final. They're making like.
So Liam's got his binoculars. Where are they? Can't see them in.
Here, this tripod.
Okay.
Liam's, he sees something. Oh, I saw somebody's laser.
Yeah, no, that was my red flashlight. I was gonna show you.
Cool.
If I can get this way. Liam's set up here. Can you? I don't know if there's enough. Somebody have a flashlight to put on it so they could see it. I don't know. Mine's not bright enough. Oh. There you go. You see? Thank you.
Oh, cool. I see some of you.
Okay.
which is more than we see when we're out about this time of night anyway. We get to be where it's blind unless we're using our headlamps anyway, so that's natural. I will say that my radio has been going crazy for about the last hour. I don't know if you can see that. Of course, now that I'm talking,
So
it's
there's a few
quiet.
there's 3 guests that are new here that don't probably know what that radio is that you have.
Okay, well, the radio is it's just a regular little two-way radio that you can get for like $30 off of Amazon. And there's I've been part of a team that was started by a radio scientist named Jimmy Blanchett, who discovered that, well, actually really what we've been doing for the last several years and doing our research together is finding out that we have a new contact modality, and that these little handheld radios, I don't know if you can see that because it's dark, it's just a little walkie-talkie. They only, pick up and transmit in like a 1 to 3 mile radius, I think. But what happens is the ETs have discovered that they can manipulate these without using radio waves. We've done a lot of testing over the years with these, and they interact with us with little chirps and blasts of sound and light and color over these radios when our energy systems match theirs. And we have done testing, and what we found is that they're not using radio waves. We put these inside Faraday cages, which are mechanisms where you can't get anything, no energy can go in or out, no transmissions of any kind can go in or out of these special spaces, and they will still interact with us. So it's being quiet now because I'm talking. Often they will be quiet when we're doing a meditation or whatever. But there are tons of videos out there now. Jimmy, in fact, it's chirping again. Jimmy had us be very private and quiet about it for several years because we didn't want anybody interfering with our research. And also, just we didn't know what we were dealing with at first. And now we know that it's just another contact modality. It's in its infancy as far as how we're deciphering the messages that are coming over. But what we do know is that when they start chirping on the radio or making sounds, we're receiving downloads and information and healing and all sorts of things. We feel it. We don't just hear it and see it. We feel it. And there are certain patterns that keep coming through. So they're different civilizations. The cool thing is that some of us have 4 or 5 of these radios exactly the same, set up exactly to the same frequency, and we will send out a message to our star family or whomever these beings are, and often they'll answer only on one radio, and we can have them sitting right next to each other just to prove that it's not. And they're saying yes. They always light it up when they're affirming. So David Malley was just putting in the chat that the frequency that we use, which was a very top secret frequency until early this year when Jimmy finally gave us permission to give it, is 144.100. 144.100. But you can try it with any frequency, and if you get your vibration in the right place and just telepathically even send a message, you'll get a confirmation on one of these little radios. But anyway, when I publish this recording of tonight's activities on YouTube, I'll link some videos of Jimmy's or some of the interviews that he's done that describe how to do this. It's becoming quite a science. So anyway, that's for the newbies, and I hope you enjoy that. So if you hear us talk about our radios, that's what we're doing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Sweater and I just saw a shooting star. You think that's what that was?
Cool.
A fairy? I don't know. A fairy?
I'm picking up a lot of things from my phone, but I'm not bright enough to see.
Oh, Liam's picking up some things.
I've seen at least 3 very fascinating objects, and they're all. I saw one, but if you're not close enough, it's bright enough to be seen to the inside.
So you pick it up through
Just regular phone.
There is no phone pickup. You can see some things moving and driving. What area?
Is it Saskia? Saskia? Hi, Saskia. Everybody, I just wanted to let you know we have Saskia from the Netherlands has joined us.
Thank
cool
you. Nice to meet you.
How cool is that? Yes, how wonderful. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Oh my goodness, it's in the middle of the night for you. Or early morning, yes?
Yeah, here it's about 4:30 in the morning.
Yes. Oh, thank you for getting up so early and being with us, Saskia. Thank you.
And I've been doing Skywatch with Costa Macrias.
Yes.
And on his group, E.T. Let's Talk, his Facebook group, I found your website. And
Yes.
on your website, I found a link. So I thought, well, great, I'll join.
Thank you so much. Costa is one of my best friends, actually. Costa and Hollis are dear friends. And I'm so glad that you found us. And thank you for joining us. What we're doing, Saskia, is you will see there's a little green telephone icon on here. That's my local group out in the field right now, and you'll hear them making commentary about what we're seeing. I'm also outside, but I'm at another location, and then many people have joined us from their locations all over the world. So
wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us and giving your energy to this beautiful endeavor. It's good to see you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
What?
144.100.
Are you on? Yes. 144.100?
Yeah.
Yeah, the frequency for the radio is 144.100.
Yes.
That's the frequency
So we're connected.
Use. And I will say, I want to tell people, you can use any frequency you like. However, certain frequencies are restricted, and if you don't have a ham radio license, you could get in trouble. So that one is not restricted, and we came up with that frequency via sacred geometry. And that's all I'm going to say about that. There are pages and pages of explanations about how we came up with that sacred frequency.
You still seeing some?
Yep.
Got a few folks seeing a lot of activity towards the east.
Towards the east, all right. How to what degree off of the horizon? Is it high up? Is it lower?
Lower.
All right. I probably won't see that from here, but I'll keep looking. And also, please, everyone, remember we're at the beginning of the Perseid meteor shower, so we may see a lot of what you would call shooting stars, and that'll be really spectacular as the night goes on. So have fun with that.
And the Lion's Gate.
The Lion's Gate starts on tomorrow on midnight. So
would you say
satellite? Anyone there on Zoom that has really good connectivity and they can use the satellite tracker app, can we get a check on that?
Is there anybody Liam's asking if there's anybody that could pull up the satellite tracker.
I can. I'll pull it up right now. Hang on. Let's see.
Hey, Deb,
Yeah.
I've been suggesting by radio that our friends above observe that we look skyward for fireworks.
Yeah.
So I have been giving the suggestion of for a week long, slowly bringing like the credits of a space war where the credits disappear into the horizon, that they do the reverse of bringing peace, then love, harmony for a week solid, so that people get associated with what's coming out of the sky. And then after enough audience are in the sky, if open, send a warm welcome. Meaning that now that you see us, give us a welcome and we'll come.
You have a link? Do you want to borrow mine?
Oh, I hope one. I just, as soon as I take off my bike.
Very cool, David. Thank you.
And my other thought was that how people like drag strip racing, which they do on city streets, do that in the sky and watch the audience that comes.
Yes, yes.
What is the star system? I just put my app.
Okay. So you guys, right now, over the central United States where we are located, there's only one main satellite that is just west of us and south. So there are no satellites directly in our line of sight right now.
And they're saying a lot in this seismic area. I have a star tracker. So you put, oh, you have it? Yeah. So, if you put in the app, you have the constellation app?
So those of you who are on Zoom or the YouTube Live, if you want to chime in and say anything, please feel free. This is it's okay to talk during this. Give your thoughts, ask your questions.
It is thick with energy tonight.
Could you say that again?
It is thick with energy tonight. There's so much. When we were meditating, I felt a little grace coming in from the, oh, another one. We have a lot of activity in the east.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of activity. I'm getting a lot of activity in the east as well, and there are no satellites, at least, listed satellites in that area right now above our location. So, and I'm talking about the whole middle United States. I've already seen several of the shooting stars. They're dim, but I'm seeing them.
Yeah.
But I agree.
The
the energy is incredible. Lots of beings.
there's a lot of things here right now.
And I will say, if anyone gets any messages or they feel like channeling's coming through, please go ahead and chime in. It's absolutely fine. That's what this is all about. They come through in all different ways for us. So
I came inside to tell you because I have neighbors that are in their backyard.
yeah,
And I don't want to, interfere.
sure.
The free will thing.
Yeah.
But I actually saw, that rainbow moon eye pic that I have for my
Yes.
Facebook. That
Yes.
same area. It's east. It's in the east. It's in the east sky.
Yeah.
And I saw a ship appear and do an S and
Oh,
disappear.
cool.
And then I saw a flash bulb.
Awesome,
Whoa.
David.
That's the first time I've seen that much Well, that's the first time I've seen twice, right? At the house. So thank you.
So cool. And tell
I'm gonna go-
tell everybody where you're located, or at least the general place of your location as well, so they'll know.
Okay, yeah, I'm in Dallas, Texas, or actually on a suburb north of Dallas, Texas, in Plano.
Yeah. So you were outside and you may not have heard us, but we are getting lots of activity in the east.
I did, and I wanted to say that. I just, like I said, I got some neighbors across the alley that I don't, and I kind of felt that when I was out there, and they kind of did it over in the eastern sky when I don't think they saw. Anyway, I'm gonna go back out there and enjoy.
Please do, and thank you for your report. If you see anything else, come back in and let us know.
I will. Thank you so
Thanks.
much.
Love. Bye.
Bye.
Hi. It says Rainbow Warrior. Who is this?
You can call me Rainbow.
Okay.
Or Tiffany is my I guess my government name, but
That's okay. We're happy to have you join us, Rainbow. And where are you from?
from like Northwest Florida.
Awesome.
Yeah, we have a lot of, I guess, people here in like Gulf Breeze area.
Uh-huh.
That are, somebody posted this on their page, and I saw it that it happens to be like still time. So this is my first check-in.
Oh, I'm so glad you joined us. Have you done contact work before then? You do Skype watches or CE5 or anything with people or yourself?
I've always believed. I mean, I've always I see weird things. I experience weird things all the time.
Cool.
I'm definitely like a soul wanderer, I guess we can call of sorts. But yeah, I'm very. I guess this will be. I mean, I don't know. I guess what the actual, as far as experiences,
Okay.
this will be, yeah, I guess, like, I'm not sure what exactly you're.
Okay. Well, what we do, you came in just a little bit later, so you may not have heard, like, we did some practices, breath work, some mantra, things like that to get our frequency, our energy frequencies high, because the beings that we're trying to connect with, whether it's ETs or interdimensionals or whatever you want to call them, even the beings of Earth, ultra terrestrials, any kind of high level consciousness, if you will, we have to be able to meet them at least halfway vibrationally, or we don't perceive each other. So we did some practices, and we also wanted to get coherent as a group. So our local group is here in Kansas City, and most of them are meeting outside in a rural area at some sacred land that we usually meet at. And so you'll hear them. They're in the little green telephone icon there right now because they're using a hotspot. But they're out there in the field. I'm out in another location in Kansas City, Missouri, and then we have people from everywhere joining us also. And what we do is we do these practices together. We become like one heart, one mind, okay? And then we invite all of these high-level beings of fragments of consciousness, if you will, unity consciousness, to also join us, and so that we can have experiences together. So some of us are outside, some of us are inside, but it doesn't matter. You may have what one might call paranormal activity wherever you are. If you're outside and you're looking up at the sky, you may see, a craft, you may see a light ship, you may see an orb, a shooting star, whatever. You might see beings, little scintillating lights around in the bushes around you. You may feel a touch on the shoulder. You might see a physical being. You just don't know. Who knows? You know, everybody has different things happen during these experiences, but we report to each other what we're experiencing, and then also channeling might happen. They might come through one of us as a channeled communication. A lot of healing happens during these things. So we just say stay open and let us know if you're having any experiences, or also if you have questions. We're happy to answer.
Thank you for that was a lovely explanation.
Well, thank you for listening.
Well, yeah. I'm personally a yoga teacher and holistic. I work with the healing arts, I guess you'd say, or whatever. So I read your website about tuning in and everything. So I think I chimed in right after the meditation. So I am sitting outside here, like kind of midway, honing in, I guess.
Awesome.
So I'm
Well,
here with you.
if
Thank
you're,
you.
if you're a yoga teacher, you're probably your vibration's already where it needs to be, and you understood the
Everything you said, and
references I
it's
was
very,
saying. Yeah, we did.
it's beautiful.
We did a lot of pranayams. We did some kriyas. We did some mantra work. We did some of the holds, the locks and holds, and so forth. So activated the pineal gland, balanced the chakras, and everybody's in pretty high state right now. So yeah. So let me check in with the group. Hey, anybody at Milo Farm, what's going on over there?
There is things, a few of us are in the skies. A few of us saw a long falling star.
Ooh.
There's other energies. We have a healing angel here.
Oh, wow.
There's Shweta. And there's light beings, I feel, to the southwest.
Southwest. All
Just
right.
so much. It's very layered.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling it too. I would ask too, we did have a couple of requests for healing today. One is for our good friend Artur Domowitz, who's one of my star brothers, and he's suffering with some stuff, and he's asked the ETs and the angels and so forth to help. And then there's a person who's didn't want to be named, but who's going through severe COVID and long-term effects of the COVID virus that has been with her for a long time, several months actually. She was actually in a coma for a while. So we're asking for healing basically for anyone who needs it, and we're asking for healing for our planet and healing for the minds of all the beings on this planet, so that we can raise up out of the miasma of darkness that some of us have found ourselves in. So I'm glad that healing angel is there. We really do need that.
All right, I'll have everyone here hold them in a heart space.
Thank you.
We have. Wait a minute here. Oh, so hold off. Liam's seeing another S pattern craft, and he's slowing down. Just a minute. You can't see it from your naked eye. Well, there's two going now. Say again? There's two. It's right above the tree line. I see it. See the tall tree on the right or the left of that tall tree? I see it. Yes. Okay, we should speak to them. You get everybody in the group to speak to them. Debs, we got some people seeing the crafts again on the east side of the sky, and we want to all speak to them with unity.
All
we
right.
want to say a few words.
Sure.
You want me
You go ahead, Lonnie. You guys are seeing it
Okay.
with visuals, so and my radio is going absolutely nuts. So
Our radio's going nuts.
yeah.
All right. Hello, we are your friends. We are Earth friends. We come in peace and love.
Something really, really soft going right here, just above the tree line. And we might associate with fire. They doing this back and forth, up and down. It's
Oh my God.
incredible.
You see it? Yeah.
You see it?
I do.
Okay.
Fantastic illusion. What was the face? That is so incredible. So it's to the left of the South Sea.
Well, they might,
I mean to the right. To the right.
to the
Yeah,
right.
to the right of it.
Where are you seeing this?
It's so hot.
Oh yeah.
You see it?
Yeah, here I'll let you go. I'm gonna okay. So I was able to see it through the binoculars too, Deb. So there's a lot of activity there. I want to speak to them.
Whereabouts are they? What star constellation are you looking at, perhaps?
What was the constellation, Ellen? What was that constellation? Cygnus. Sorry. It's
Okay,
right. It's just to the southeast of Cygnus.
All right, so I can verify that. I've seen that. I've been watching it the last couple minutes from where I am. And Cygnus is a place where I usually get a lot of activity. So if you want to go ahead and connect with them, Lonnie, verbally, we'll be quiet and listen.
Okay.
Hey, Deb,
Everyone,
you want to turn
our
the radio on?
together and our consciousness together to speak to our friends up near Cygnus. All right, everybody, let's put a deep breath and connect our heart upward to our friends that are trying to make connection in Cygnus. We want to thank you. We want to say hello. We see you. We appreciate your connection. We know you're there. We're here in peace and love and unity. If you have a message you want to send us, those of us that can hear would love to listen and share the message. But our message to you, from all of us in this group tonight, the night before the Lionsgate opening on the 8th, here at Milo Farm and online, are here in peace and love, and we are your friends. We're in appreciation of you. We want to make a deeper connection, and we feel you now. Does anybody want to try to see if they can hear them?
We're here and we feel you. And we wish to show you with the brightness of our hearts that we are with you. We are always with you, but now we are connected in such a way that you will feel us inside your cells, inside your mind, inside your hearts. Be not afraid. There is nothing to fear. The world might seem it is in disarray, but that is just all of the chaos that has accumulated in your minds and your hearts over your many, many incarnations, over all of your experience, that is releasing itself now out into the universe to be recycled into a different form of energy that is usable, that is clean, that is unifying. So don't be afraid of the things that are happening in your world right now. Try not to focus on that so much. Focus on what it is you want to see in your world, whether that is peace or abundance or harmony. Allow yourself to feel the feeling state of that which you want to see in your world and manifest and sustain, and you will make it so. You are as powerful as the most powerful high-level creator in the universe. We are here to tell you, to remind you, to wake you up to the fact that you have only just been dreaming, and now it's time to take back your power and join us as the cosmic community welcomes you, receives you, and helps to give birth to the new human era on your planet. As the Lion's Gate opens, you will feel a new sense of energy and excitement and confidence in your power. Trust yourselves. Don't put your trust in others. There really are no others, but they are lower vibrational reflections of you. Trust yourself and move forward. Be the best you can be, and watch your world transform. We will be with you in the physical realm via light, sound, and touch this evening. Keep your minds and hearts open and let us communicate with you in this way. For those of you who are ready, we may even communicate in even more emphatic ways. Stay open. We love you. Thank you.
Oh, lovely.
While I was watching, there were two, whatever was being said, there were two forms of light right there in Cygnus that were doing kind of almost an infinity symbol, going back and forth in the infinity symbol.
Oh.
I don't know if any of you
Did you
saw
see
that
that?
through the binoculars, but
Infinity symbol, one flank.
Seriously?
Deb saw it. Yeah, did
yeah,
you?
it was a dual, it was two lights and they were doing it.
What?
Sorry, Deb, I didn't realize it was you channeling. So I end up, everything you said went out on radio.
Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't know I was channeling. I was watching those lights.
But
Did I
I
channel?
was basically going to say to them, thank you for bringing so much joy to everybody's heart and letting us know you are real. You are capable of doing things. And we're open. I mean, please make more displays so that people, citizens around the world can say, come, we need help big time.
Yeah. Well, I've been in communion with them a lot and lately. And what they say is they are here to help, but they are not going to do our homework for us. That we have to do the work. And really the work is not getting drawn into all of the low level stuff that
the drama, all the drama,
yeah.
and stress and
And
fear
also,
and panic. Yeah.
right.
I mean, it's
And
never
also-
ending panic and fear. And it's like, oh gosh, what to do? Lions, tigers, and bears.
Yeah. Well, they're also saying stop judging and stop blaming and just move forward. You know, have compassion.
Yeah.
Everyone who is making any sort of statement, whether you agree with it or not, believes that they are coming from the right place of truth, and they are. Everybody's truth is real,
Yeah.
but it may not be coherent with your truth. So,
Well, in remote viewing one time, and it's the only time I really had it, I was away from home. I was out there on the south coast of California, all by myself, and I had this vision of suddenly the sky was just filled with all foreign vessels. I mean, it was just unity from above. And I think that's what we need to see also, is that it's not just one group, but it's multiple So it's universal unity from them that we in turn need to do unity to them.
Yes. Well, and just remember, they are us on a different frequency. There is no them. It's us. It's you. So, you know, what you're seeing is evidence of just how amazing you really are.
No, I go out at night. I mean, at least the other night I went out, it was the first time to see an orange disc. I mean, it's just like,
Cool.
I've seen white, but I have never seen a glowing orange. I mean, it just took my breath away. I say prayers to them at night along with angels. I say prayers at night. I kiss the sky. I greet everyone, and occasionally I'll sing with the radio to them. So
That's cool. They love music, by the way. Saskia in the Netherlands says earlier this evening, still in daylight, there was a lot of activity around the edges of the clouds. You know, Saskia, that's where I see a lot of daylight sightings are just on the edge of the clouds. They seem to really like that. You know, maybe it's easier to show up that way. I don't know, but that's where I see them in the daytime.
Well, in Bolivia, I've been to Bolivia a few times, and when I was forced to stay at my mother-in-law's place alone with her, I take that back. I was by myself. She was still in Chile, but in Bolivia, down there, I mean, the buildings are very close. I'm down below on the ground floor where you do your laundry and all the rest. And in my meditation, there would be like a dog face that appeared, and the clouds are moving. I mean, they're not stationary in Bolivia; they move.
Right.
And there was like a dog's face. So I did my meditation, and it slowly dissolved. Okay. Following day was a man with whiskers. You know, it's like, okay, I'm going to say what I need to say to you, and it stayed in place until it just suddenly drifted away. So they have control over the clouds.
Oh yeah,
there's control.
That's good. It's all right. All good.
Here the clouds are also moving a lot. And at the edges, I saw a lot of activity, sometimes little discs coming off and then disappearing into the cloud again.
Yeah.
And several weeks ago, I even took photographs. I was sitting in a train in the Netherlands, and I saw a saucer-shaped craft entering a cloud, and I made 4 photographs in which you can see the disc disappearing into the clouds.
Oh wow.
And similar things were happening earlier this evening. Well, it's now early morning here, but I started at daylight at about 8 p.m. And I saw a lot of activity in the clouds. I made a lot of photographs, and that I still need to look at and process. I also used a couple of photographic energy techniques, graphic techniques to record subtle energy, that are inventions by Harry Oldfield in the UK.
Yes.
He found 2 techniques to indirectly photograph subtle energies. We call subtle energies, they interact with light. And when you use the right filter or the right app, you can actually record this interference of subtle energies with light. So I made photographs like that as well this evening. And but I still need to process all those photographs and see if I caught something interesting.
Yeah, let
you
us
have
know.
A hobby now.
Let us know if you find anything, Saskia. I would love to see that.
Absolutely, I'll do so.
Yeah.
Well, since you have visual, you should say, "Welcome to Earth. Safe travels and have fun. It can't all be work."
Absolutely.
No, it's not supposed to be work. Oh, I just saw.
Sorry, Deb, take over. Sorry.
I just saw a really beautiful bright flash bulb right next to Vega.
here,
Yeah.
and then it's
You are.
and then it's okay. It's just when like dark. It's just when dark.
They do that. They want to see another dimension.
That's what they do. They pop in and out. And you guys, please know, I'm probably not going to just have us take a formal break tonight. People take breaks whenever you need to. Um, you know, it's okay. We don't find it rude if you leave for a second
Oh
or
yeah, that's
whatever.
a new year. That reminds me, break. There is a. Oh, I don't know. There's an outhouse just down to the left. There's a light right next to it. It's a company outhouse for sawdust on your whatever you do. Anyway, there's an outhouse right here. So you can use any tree. There's lots of trees.
Yeah, it's a really fancy one. It's a really fancy composting toilet area. That's wonderful.
Yeah, we
I-
won't have that in Freedom Field though. Deb, when we go down to Freedom Field, we'll definitely just have to use trees. But
That's
I'm
fine.
excited to have one down there.
That's fine. For those of you who are online and are don't know what we're talking about at our location at Mallow Farm, they just secured more land next to the farm called Freedom Field, and it's a huge space with a vast open sky. And Lonnie, weren't you telling me once that you were planning on building a landing pad out there?
A landing pad. We're gonna have a landing. Yeah, the landing pad's in the giant stomping ground. That's what the part. Anyway, the widest open spot of Freedom Field. Yes.
Yeah.
So I've already heard from some of our friends that they have tested it out.
You have not entered any numbers. Please
Awesome. Oh, Lonnie, when you said that, my radio started chirping again.
Ah,
So they're verifying what you just said, that yes, they have, that's their chosen spot. Cool.
and it's so
Supply it
secluded,
with
like there's
variety
no
of
neighbors would ever see them.
That's awesome.
put fruit on a
We can't
table to
really
find
see
out
them
which
either.
they like most.
There are 10 participants in the meeting. This meeting is being recorded. You are muted. You can mute or unmute yourself by pressing *6.
That's weird. Somebody's coming through with like it almost sounds like a telephone person or something. So
They're
yeah,
they're playing games with you, Deb.
yeah, I don't know who. Yeah, somebody always plays games with me on these things. That you know that, David. We've had some big, funny poltergeist people on these things. And they're all welcome. It's okay.
As far as the landing site, I think you should put a variety of fruit on the table to see which they select the most.
Well, that's a good idea. Often when we do these out in the field, we do a formal puja, you know, where we will build an altar and we will put fruits and incense and crystals and
Candles and
minerals, water, milk out there, and do chant mantra. And
we don't know. They may be traveling with children. They'd be very happy to have supplies.
well, what's funny is that many times after doing the puja, and usually we put oranges on the table and flowers. After we've done the puja and we're getting all excited about all of the things that are happening in the sky and on the ground around us, when we go to pack up, the fruit and the flowers are gone. So you may be on to something, David.
I think so.
Yeah.
You know, because it could be a source of farming that we learn from them to produce even better.
Oh yeah, well I'm sure that we are, I know that we're getting downloads about how to grow food and connect to other energy sources much more easily so that we don't deplete our planet.
Right.
And
right.
also, it's come through in the channeling quite often lately that, our systems, our energy systems are changing rapidly. That's why a lot of people have feelings like they have ringing in the ears, they have dizziness, they have low blood pressure, really high blood pressure for a while, or weakness in the joints. That is the body upgrading itself to the next level, because we are working more towards the crystalline light body. We'll still be semi-physical, but we are not going to be requiring so much of the physical food per se, or other energy requirements like these vessels require right now. So a lot of people you'll see are changing their diets. They're becoming a lot lighter, not eating heavy foods, not eating animal foods, or really heavy, like fatty
Right.
foods and things like that.
What time
Things
is
that
it?
really
Satellite, you can't see satellites after a certain time.
Yeah, we're getting at least here in Middle America, we're getting to that time where the satellites are going to be gone. Let me look again.
Yeah, I know.
Let's
Well,
see.
Shweta just found one, so it's up pretty high. I guess it could probably still be a reflection of the sun, but it is moving. Well, it's moving pretty straight, so it's probably definitely a satellite.
The only satellites we have
Moving
anywhere.
northeast.
Pardon?
Moving northeast.
Yeah, I was going to say there are some in the far, far northeast, but there are none that are directly over us right now. So what you're seeing is way, way far.
There's no satellites over us right now. Well, then this
No.
is definitely something very bright.
In fact, all the satellites in the northeast or anywhere around us right now are in Canada. So there are no satellites over, at least the unclassified ones. There are none over Middle America.
In a straight line. So you guys keep watching it to see if it's moving. It is moving.
Ask telepathically, everybody. Ask telepathically for them to do something that is undeniably anomalous for a human.
You hear that? Ask telepathically to do something undeniably anomalous. Like do a straight 180.
Yeah.
Toss
Like
kisses.
that infinity symbol.
Toss them kisses.
What'd you say?
Toss kisses. Kiss. Toss a kiss.
Toss a kiss.
Yes.
Yeah. Send your love, but also send your welcome to them. In fact, I'm going to signal with my laser up that way and see what I get. Let's see. I got to pull
It's
it out.
almost past the tree line, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also remember, everybody.
I think I'm thinking it's only.
Don't just look at the sky. Look around you.
He's got a connection to those apps.
That's performance. Continue, please. Yeah. By radio.
Do you have a connection to Arcturians or? I don't. Arcturians definitely.
I just signaled straight up to Cygnus and got a huge power up.
See?
There was nothing there and it flashed back at me.
There's a lot of presence here. It's there's so many friends. Well, she said there were no satellites in the sky right now anyway, from her app.
Yeah, there's only one that is anywhere near. It's north of us and it's at the Canadian border right now. So, and I'm on GoSat Watch, so it's a really major program. It's better than a lot of them. So, That's all I'm showing. And seriously, most of them are now out of our visibility range for the evening. So anything you see up there probably is not a satellite. But again,
We need them to perform like the Blues.
well, I want to encourage everybody to remember to look around your surroundings as well. It's not just on, don't just look up in the
Moving
sky.
look at my eyes. This one? This one? No, I don't think it's moving.
Oh, hello. I'm getting one that's signaling. Let's see.
A radio? Oh no.
No. It's a light. Again,
What sky is it in?
it's very near Cygnus. But it's not.
Cygnus again.
Yeah, but it's not any of the stars in Cygnus or around Cygnus. And there it went again. It's like in the same position, just under. If you're looking at a star chart, it is just down a little bit from. Goodness, I'm trying to pick up this star. Sorry, I lost my place.
Suspense.
It's just lower, a little bit lower than Deneb. I see Deneb with my naked eye, but this thing is signaling.
Deb is seeing something else near Cygnus. I think that species is really trying to speak to us.
It's right underneath the star Deneb, and it's just signaling every so often. It's just a boop, boop. So I'm going to use my laser and signal back and see if it does something.
All right, I've got something else, but saying. Yeah, I guess you guys have to find that frequency.
Well, ask them what we need to do now.
So guys, I'm going to take just a little 5-minute break to take my puppies out to use the restroom.
Please do.
You guys continue on, and I'll be back in just a flash.
They're saying we should get up and jump up and down. After the plane, you want us to jump up and down. All right. One day. Jump. You're not going to raise the frequency way later like that. Fall on my ass. I know, right? That's a skill frequency. Okay. I will come back and join you. Oh. All right, ready? This is a radar frequency. Jump, jump. Well, I don't have any shoes on, but that's super grounding. Like if we sing out the vowel sound A-E-I-O-U, that should do A-I-O-U. What does that do? Raises the vibration. Oh. What spontaneous body movement? Yes, let's do that. Let's do that as well. Yeah, jump rope. Listen, there's a potential anyway, like allowing the body to move, spontaneous movement. No, my eyes didn't pick it up. Right. Thank you. All right, well, I'll look at the news instead of the other stuff going on. It's time to get the movie. I was wondering that.
Wow. Okay, this is really bright. You guys definitely see this one.
Okay. What's on track? I only see the like fuzzy things. I don't see anything to find. It's just keep staring in the sky, so I just vibrate. I know.
Wasn't this weekend when all that smoke from Canada was
Yeah.
going over here?
Yeah, well, we flew last night. It's fairly clear tonight, but yeah, maybe it's coming back. A lot. What? The wildfires in Canada. It was so bad. Did you come back from Wisconsin? Yeah, I had a family. Yeah, cool. I have some friends here. Mm-hmm. You see them? Mm-hmm. Terry's right here today. He was surrounding us earlier, but they just came back out of the woods. Maybe. I don't know, they're almost like, oh, looking, peeking over. We probably thought light float across right here, but I realized it was a moth or something, but light reflecting from the computer. Yes, that's where all lightning is. Right. Is that where you were? Right. Oh, the light thing is like half like love. Yeah. You know? Right. Yeah. And you felt something there, huh? Oh, I do. Yeah. I communicate. So cute. Just drink it in. That's yeah. And satellite, not satellite. I see it. Friend. Hello, friend. Hello. Thank you for showing yourself to us. We appreciate it. We love you. Feel better? Yeah, you did. It's a lovely night. Good. The jumping help? What? What? This is awesome. That's awesome. That's the vibration of fire. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Fine. Oh, I usually, no, yeah, probably. But it's supposed to happen. For me, that wouldn't work. For me, hearing would work for a headache. everybody, I think it's it.
Welcome back, Deb.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, they just did it. Please, that's helping too. I just saw him peeking out. So I thought it was something else. I didn't follow him around. So.
Did I miss anything, guys?
Yeah. We have little friends, Deb, coming out of the east forest, and
Cool.
I felt they kept sneaking. I kept seeing them like peek over, and I thought that's why I thought it might be elves because that's how elves act. But God says it's the Palladians. They follow him everywhere, so they're watching us.
Oh yeah. Yes, indeed. And
They told us we need to raise our frequency a little bit, and they told us to jump to do that
to
and
jump,
to concentrate.
jump up and
Yes.
down. Yeah. You know what? That's something that's happened before. We've gotten that request before at CE5s. Jump up and down or dance. They were saying dance, you know?
Dance.
So they love movement. They love our physicality. And they know that that raises our energy. So very cool. I'm feeling little beings, and I can't remember, again, my friend Jeremy, who lives in New Zealand, he has a special name for these beings, and I can't remember what they're called. But what I'm seeing around the edges of my property on the ground are like they're tiny little Christmas lights. And these aren't fireflies. I haven't seen any fireflies for a while, but it's almost like a carpet of little tiny scintillating lights, and they're making clicking sounds like, but they stay just on the periphery of the property. And they have a really delightful energy, just like you say, like fairies, elves, that kind of energy. But he calls them the little people. So I don't know who they are, but they're here.
What do the little people say when they're clicking? Can you translate?
I have never been able to translate, but every time I'm with him in at one of our retreats or trainings or whatever, they seem to come around. And he and I were supposed to have a meeting today, and we couldn't hook up. And they're here right now. So there's some connection there. I don't know. If I get a message, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Are you getting any translation from anybody there?
Deb wants to know if anybody's getting translations, anything you're feeling or seeing, hearing. Just one thing I'm getting is today's energy is very potent. So whatever it is you've been struggling for entire life, this is the moment to release it and let the healing begin.
Beautiful.
Lionsgate would be a good time.
Yeah. Oh, it's the perfect time for that. Absolutely. Was that Shweta?
I did. We got a verification. We got a big. I'm very, very glowing strong right now. I'm
Yes.
very potent goddess energy. I was pinks and purples all over the place.
Oh yeah. There is I wanted to tell you what I'm getting right now. There is a kind of a purple mist. Oh my goodness, and there went a big golden disc. Like just as I said that, and it's just out. Oh my God.
A disc?
A big golden disc right above my roof line. Just popped in and out. Holy moly.
I think Jermaine is very active today. Maybe he's flying the disc over Deb's house.
Oh my gosh. I was just saying there's a purple mist just on the edges of the tree line. and it's almost like a ribbon. We don't have any fog here or anything right now, but it's purple. And as I was saying that, this big golden disc just kind of popped in right above my house, way above, but above it, and then floated by and then popped right back out. Wow.
Or otherwise,
Wow.
for this star.
I'm noticing that too. Like everything is like we were just talking about that. It's supposed to be smoke or something from the
Good show for them. Thank you.
and a storm's going to be rolling in soon. Yeah, it's coming from the west. Like I can barely see the stars anymore up there.
Yeah, we're starting to get weather coming up here too. The stars are starting to get blocked out, but
Yeah.
but that's okay. I mean, I'm still having a great time. And oh, I wanted to ask: is Starman Jim there, or did he stay home?
No, he decided to stay home.
Yeah. Well, it's his birthday. I
He'd be
just
on
wanted
the
to say
Zoom,
happy.
but
Yeah,
he
he's
was going to
just.
try to join the Zoom, but I don't see him.
I don't see him either. He's probably just having a happy birthday party. I was just going to
Right.
ask his opinion of a couple of things that I was seeing in the sky, but I'll ask him later. I'm just going to take note.
You were going to tell us about your news.
Oh, well, the movie, actually, I still can't say much. I thought I was going to be free after the 1st of August to talk about it, but when we went out there, we got so much more footage than we thought we would ever get from the person we went to film with. That it's taking a little bit longer. We don't want to release a whole lot of anything until we get the trailer made. We had a trailer made like 3 months ago, and now it's completely useless because we got so much extra, really way higher level stuff for the movie from this last shoot, and so we're making a new trailer, and they don't want me to release a whole lot of information until the trailer is ready. So as soon as the trailer is ready, I will be able to tell all. But what I can tell you all is that I went out to California a couple of weeks ago and filmed with one of the most important people, at least in my life, as regards ET contact. And just even belief, just the knowledge that these are real beings, many of us have felt very alienated, if you will, as a pun, because of our experiences, and we didn't want to talk about them, maybe because we were afraid we'd be shunned or we'd lose our job or whatever. But this person wrote a book about 35, 40 years ago that blew that wide open, because everybody started reading the book and said, oh my gosh, this is like what happened to me. So a long story short, we were able to get this person to be in our movie, which is about ET contact, but in the context of childhood experiences for the most part, where they may have seemed scary or confusing, what some people would call abductions. And we now know they're not abductions. We know that we go freely, and that they're, interaction with our relatives, basically, or ourselves on a different level. But we thought we might be lucky enough, because this person is getting older. He's had a lot of celebrity and taken a lot of hits for what he writes. He's written many, many, many books. Several movies have been made from his books. And so he's kind of become reclusive, and doesn't take a lot of interviews and so forth. He does go on speaking circuits once in a while, but and he has other things that he does. But he doesn't do stuff like we were asking him to very often. So we thought we might get an hour's worth of an interview with him, and it wound up going all day, all night, and he stayed even an extra day. And we just kept getting more and more and more footage. The most incredible stuff you'll ever see. Some of it is gut wrenching, heart rendering. And we made such a connection with each other. He and I thought I was in heaven just being able to get to meet him and have him be in our film, but we made a very big connection and are now good friends, and we know we're part of the same, kind of soul cluster. A lot of miraculous things happened out there, and I can't wait to tell you. I can't wait to tell you about them, but I can't till we get this trailer. We got so much extra footage and so much information we didn't even know we were going to be able to ask about. We got so much that we probably have enough for 3 movies. We do know that we're going to make some featurettes out of some of it. Very special stuff. So a couple more
Congratulations, that's super cool.
Oh, thank you. It was one of the pinnacle adventures of my life to be out there. And one of the things I can tell you is that we went to a very secluded place in California that is part of a really cool community of artists and spiritual people and so forth, and this beautiful, beautiful mountain community. And the first day I was walking around,
Oh my God. Hang on, we just
Oh,
got a
did you
big
see?
one. Hang on. Woo!
Oh, I see. Oh my goodness, I see one right above. Right above. Again, it just went through Cygnus. Oh, and it's powering up. Let me get my laser.
It was so bright.
Oh my gosh. Woo! And it just thank you. We love you. It just faded from my view now.
Yeah, it faded, but it was like very bright.
Really
Oh, I saw it. Yay!
Oh,
you.
love you.
So much love in my heart right now. Hey, I was talking about miracles happening when that happened. So cool.
Yeah.
One of the miracles that happened was I was walking on this property, and this fabulous place is built kind of on top of a mountain, and then there are terraced, the property goes down a hill into a valley, and so there are terraced garden paths and little orchards and fantastic places to shoot different things. So I was looking around for different locations, and I kept thinking, I had these gigantic feelings of deja vu. Like I recognized everything and I knew what was around the corner. And I had this wonderful experience. So when I came back to the house and met with the owner, who's a good friend, he said, "Oh, you had an experience out there, didn't you?" And I said, "Yeah, I can't believe it. I had this deja vu that I have been there before. I've been in that area, but I have not been on this property before." And he said, "Oh, well, I'm not surprised." He said, Are you a fan of old classic movies?" And I said, "Oh, a huge fan." And he said, "Well, one of the greatest classic movies of all time, called Lost Horizon, which is about Shangri-La, was filmed in that valley and on those mountains in 1937. But a lot of the outdoor shots in the gardens and everything were filmed on that property." And I said, it's always been in my top 3 to 5 movies of my life. It's one of the most influential movies I've ever seen. Yeah. So if you guys haven't ever seen that movie, look for the 1937 version of Lost Horizon. It's about Shangri-La. It's about utopia, basically. and you'll love it. It goes right along with what principles we're talking about that the ETs are trying to get us to move up in frequency to live by. So it's a very, very cool connection. You know, one
Is
of
it
my
on Netflix?
favorite, it's on Amazon Prime right now, actually. I just looked it up.
Oh.
So if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it for free. It's also, I think it's on YouTube. But look for the 1937 black and white version.
Shangri-La 1937. We're all gonna watch it.
It's so cool.
Shangri-La 1937. Who acts in it?
Ronald Coleman is the main actor, and Jane Wyman. So Ronald Coleman started out his acting career in silent movies, actually. Very big actor, but he is the most intensely wonderful person you'll ever see in a movie. In this movie, it will connect you. Your heart will chime if you watch it. Seriously, the principles, the society that this movie is depicting is the society of the new Earth that we're talking about, that the ETs keep telling us about.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So I thought that was.
It's based on a book.
Shangri-La is a magical place in the scriptures.
Yes.
It's in Himalayas. Very
Yes.
few people have seen it.
Yeah.
Ascended masters, ascended beings live there, technically.
Yeah. It's the same thing that the same thing that the Ramas talk about telos, you know. Everybody has a different name for it.
I don't know if we're familiar with Mah Avtar Babaji.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Babaji up in the
yeah, Shangri-La is a very magical place where benevolent beings are there. And there is a lake in Layla lake. So you can notice the activity there.
Yes. Well, I have to tell you, if there is a physical Shangri-La on this planet, it is right there. That place is a vortex like you wouldn't believe. We did a CE5 after the film shoot. Our guest decided to spend the night again and do one with us. And we had incredible contact. And what was really cool is that, you know, we're in the middle of a village, so it's inhabited, you know, with buildings and cars and so forth. But we're doing CE5, making our contact on the in the back property, the back what one would call the backyard of this place, on top of the mountain, and we were in meditation, and suddenly I heard. And oh, they had a beautiful dog, and the dog was my pal from the minute I got there, and it was sitting next to me, and he just whimpered a little. He didn't growl, but it kept doing it, and it was a big cat. It was either a mountain lion or a bobcat, and it was, as you know, maybe 100 feet or less next to us, but it was down on one of the terraces, and we kept hearing it, and I kept saying, is that a bobcat? And they said, oh, there's lots of wildlife here, it won't bother us, just, you know, enjoy the stars. So I did, and then suddenly there were two of them interacting, and then they started mating, I think. So you know, any other, you know, outdoor activity, when you have big cats like that close, most likely the humans will go inside and get away. And we didn't. We were like, the dog was fine. They were definitely wild, but they got our guest actually said, I think they're here because they were drawn by the high energy that we're putting out with our meditation. And I agreed. And right after that, we had some incredible contact. We had, again, we had the golden disc. We had twin ships. we had some physical beings sit next to us in circle. It was pretty cool. So, but basically that's all I can tell you about it right now. A couple more weeks and we should have everything open. So, but thanks for asking. I know. I hate making people wait because I have so much I want to say, and I actually got lots of pictures and video and all kinds of really cool stuff of my own about it. So, yay. Fun adventures.
I did. Yeah. I mean, I felt it felt a touch on my hand. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was on that side. Yeah.
So, did your weather move off? It seems like I've got more stars now.
Oh. No, there's wind. The wind is speaking to us, especially when we see things and feel things,
Yeah.
and we just felt something.
There's a lot of wind here too. I'm just gonna look at
you
the
mean
radar.
The skies are clear? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
The sky is clear. The haze is gone.
Yeah. Yeah, just I'm looking at the weather app at the radar. There's a huge system just at Topeka coming our way. Like from Iowa all the way down into Oklahoma, a huge system coming our way. But right now we're completely clear.
Yeah.
Weird. Huh. But it does seem like the stars have gotten much more intense. So Saskia, I have to tell you, the time you're awake right now is my favorite time to go look at the stars. From about 4 in the morning till about 5:30 in the morning. It's the most beautiful. Even in the city, everything is darker and you can see so much.
Yeah, absolutely. It's now 5:42 here in the morning.
Yeah.
It's still cloudy and raining here. But in the meantime, I'm looking through my photographs that I made in the evening when there was still daylight. And I also found the photographs that I made from a train where this disk was disappearing in the clouds. And it looks interesting.
Cool.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see them, my dear. I can't wait to see them.
I'll leave. You can sit there.
Yeah, we all need to give them. We have to entertain our unseen fans here.
Look at my flash. I'm multitasking here. Sorry, we're using the same phone that you're listening to us on to take it. I was trying to take a picture. We never took a group photo.
Oh, well, that's okay. You know, this was a very different one than usual.
Yes, because of all the technical issues. And we don't usually do half Zoom. Hey, everybody, get over here.
Everybody, we're not normal here. So.
Let's get this work. Oh my God. Oh, sorry. Sorry, it was supposed to be reversed. I meant to be blind. Here, close your eyes in case it happens again.
Are we ready for it?
Well, now that I reversed it facing, it's not flashing. Oh yeah, it's not going to flash going for a selfie. Can you do a timer delay? And then on something? Just put me on the back over there.
Yeah, something like
My
that.
timer hasn't worked lately.
Like it's gotten
brighter out of things. Yeah, I just
like
said that.
Like the stars are brighter now than they were a minute ago.
Yeah, I thought so too. Okay. Oh. Sorry, boy, that's a long flash. Sorry about that. Okay. Well, my flash doesn't work.
Here, I want to see if I can get.
I might have lost the connection.
I'm sorry, what?
No.
You're all over it, right?
I'm attempting to be. We'll see.
Nothing on.
I'm
We were just gonna try to catch a group picture.
If it doesn't work.
Oh, I can come closer.
Yeah, come on right here.
I'm
You're
wearing my
gonna
sunglasses.
set it up there, right, Ellen, and we're all gonna.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go
Right
for
here?
a 10-second timer. It's
Okay.
A long time.
So
The only thing is, like,
is that Liam?
I mean, we're gonna take a picture.
Come over.
I'm gonna put on the flat.
You guys do it in the
I don't have any way to know.
Yeah, we didn't do one earlier. Can we all?
It'll probably catch something I would not see.
Oh yeah, I haven't done any photographs tonight. I usually do.
I've been taking some photographs of the dart.
Thank you. Jake's coming. Jake always likes to be in their pictures. Sorry you guys are listening to all this chatter about pictures.
Oh, it's okay. It's our community. We're fine.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, you need that?
Did they go to bed at all, or they just wake up early?
Wake up early.
You guys know?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just said that. It was like
It is getting.
it got.
Yep. Okay.
There we go. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do the timer.
Okay, get over. Can you?
There, okay. There you go. That's gonna be a perfect picture, okay.
You never know.
One picture.
Did it work? Oh man. And I peek.
Yeah, so if you do that, or like press them on the ground towards us. Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, like peeking that. That's right. Pictures over.
Although that might be kind of like 50 together.
Yeah, it's all right. Oh, mine's on.
Is it?
I want
Cool.
Cool.
That's awesome.
There we go. All right.
The Jake's like, what? That one is like
Oh my gosh. Okay, right here we go.
Checking on me with his camera. We're blind, getting blind. Just watch out. Good. Okay. That's strange. You didn't have the long because we got the like pillow.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah.
Better. Oh, wild. Yeah, do another one though.
One more. I gotta be in unity.
That's cool. Yeah.
That'll work.
One more?
Everybody's got to be connected. Somebody.
We're all connected here.
Oh, the love one.
Oh yeah.
Like a,
I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this one.
you're such a good dog. You are.
That's a great
I know.
All right. Here we go.
Voice with Ellen, Jake. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, whoa. That was much different.
A little bit of an action stop there. That's all right.
What are you doing? I'm doing some figure eights up here.
I'm jealous. They're having fun in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so
Oh, that's legendary.
what's your number? That's cool though, because it was like kind of a hazy night.
Yeah, I was just trying to think how we could send that
Send it to me and I'll put it on the
page.
The page.
I put it on Milo Farm and on the consciousness page. 816, what's your number?
Mine is 816-721-2873.
Yes, and what I can say to everyone who's
What's your number?
online, if
you
you're
sending
not
me a message?
already a member of our group, we would love to have you. If you want to put your information in the chat, that's great. Or just get on my website and join, click on the group link and ask to become a member at the bottom of the event. There's a link
Okay.
for it.
Yeah, whatever group it is, for sure.
What's the new name? What's the new name? Consciousness, contact and consciousness.
Kansas City Consciousness and or Contact and Consciousness. Yeah.
Easy as that.
Kansas City,
Contact
yeah.
and consciousness.
Contact
Thank
and
you.
Consciousness. Yes.
All right. Will do.
It's just a
I'll,
little bit more
post it on that and my little farm tomorrow.
okay. All right.
Plug this back in so we don't lose our charge.
So for the people online, do you have any questions, or are you getting any sensations or messages or anything where you are?
My follow-up question is on fire. I'm very sure it's not. It's not what? It's not.
None for me, Deb.
You're just enjoying the company, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I feel like a bus driver. I can't see the passengers.
Oh yeah. Well, it's okay. No, it's not about us being in the physical right now. It's about us being connected at the heart.
Yeah.
This is Polly. I just wanted to share.
From the excitement, it must have been spectacular out there.
Yeah.
So I put in this class. I want to.
So this is Polly. Can you hear me?
Rainbow? Yeah. We hear you.
Polly was saying something.
Oh, Polly, yes.
So I had an interesting sort of sighting. So it's mostly cloudy, but while you guys were talking about satellites, I went on the deck, and all of a sudden I could see the Big Dipper, which I was not surprised. And then far to the east, I saw something. I think it was definitely not twinkling. It was not a star. It was meandering.
Oh.
Meandered toward me and then meandered south. And
awesome.
Of course, I couldn't get a picture. It was my iPhone doesn't take very good pictures.
Yeah.
But right after that, then I didn't have anything with me. I didn't have my laser light or my transistor or anything. I was just out there with my phone. And all of a sudden, I took a picture. It came in, and I noticed I had a red beam on it with a little white and green, yellow kind of beam and a red beam. So I did post that to our chat.
Oh, awesome. I'll go into the chat and look at that right now. Thank you.
Currently in our backyard, we have a lot of houses all close by. And,
right.
But the sky was amazingly clear while you guys were talking about the satellites.
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden, this wide open space, and that's when I saw this meandering light. So that's what I saw. Cool.
I'm trying to open the picture right now. Let's see. Where is it?
And of course, I did not see it with the naked eye. It was on there after I came in, but there's no other lights out there except we have a.
Oh, wow. This picture is spectacular. Wow.
Surprise.
Oh, wow. I'm going to try to save this to my. Let's see. How will I save this? I wish I could show everybody. If you want to see Polly's picture of the light, this looks like light beings to me.
And I took it right when you said shoot your camera around you, not at the sky.
Right.
That's
so.
When I took it.
Everybody, go into the chat if you can, and go up. Polly took a picture of something that she saw while we were all talking, or while we were sky watching a while ago. It's really a sensational picture of light beings. It's red and gold and
sort of pink.
I don't see anything in the chat.
Yeah, it's further up. Look up. It just shows a bunch of numbers and it says click to open.
So right at 11:25 p.m.
Yeah.
11:25. Oh.
So go up in the chat. You should see. And then, yeah, thank you, Saskia, and for sharing your contact info. I'm gonna save the chat, and I'll share the chat with the recording so that everybody, if you want to share your email addresses or anything, if you've made a new friend or something, go right ahead. But look at Polly's picture. That's just wow. And that was just out in your backyard.
Yeah, that's right on the back deck. And like I say, the sky was cloudy and then it was clear.
Wow.
And then I turned to my left and
Fine.
so.
Got it.
And Polly, where are you again?
Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. Very cool.
And we were talking about clouds, and whenever I'm caught in a traffic jam and like the freeway turns into a parking lot,
right?
I start, focusing on everybody in their cars and how they should.
Oh my God! Wow, we're looking at the picture now. What is this again?
I just turned my camera when she said to stop. You don't have to look at the sky. Take a picture of your surroundings. That's when I took that. And it was just to the left of me. I'm standing on my back deck. It was right after I saw a meandering light that was not a star because it was not twinkling. So, but it meandered very slowly. It came from the far east, came toward me, and just sort of winded slowly toward me, and then it went south. And then the cloud came around and covered it.
I think it's an amazing picture. Wow.
The other thing I've noticed is when you're in a traffic jam and there's cars are parking out on the freeway, is I start asking everybody's consciousness to look up at the clouds.
Yes.
And to open their eyes, their minds, their ears
Excellent. You guys
to
all
a
saw it?
message from the sky. So that's what I do when I'm in a traffic jam.
I love it, you light worker. That's amazing. Thank you. See? Help, and I think that's something that needs to be said is that we can come together in group coherence like this and we can manifest these really cool things like we're doing tonight, but take that energy out into the world and just silently be that transmitter of love and compassion and unity and just experiment with that. Send that energy out of your heart to these groups, like especially like Polly said, like when you're stuck in traffic and everybody's all, kind of in a bad mood and everything, just send love or even an intention. Like she said, she sends an intention for everybody to look up at the sky. And she can look around her and see people start to look at the sky and they feel better, It's bringing unity consciousness without preaching to anyone. It's a really great deal.
It's gonna flash off. Sorry.
Okay, now Saskia has been editing some of the photos she was talking about while we were talking, and she has attached a picture in the chat. So now I want to look at this. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, it was 1 month ago. For a series of photographs I took from a train standing still in a station. And you can see a gray disc disappearing in a cloud.
Wow, I do see that. That is incredible. Oh my gosh. It's just like a time-lapse photograph, Wow.
And I still have to analyze the photographs that I made this evening. But I already saw an interesting thing there too.
Oh, cool.
Something like a gray speck moving over a cloud.
Oh, awesome. I haven't looked at the photographs I've been taking. I just take pictures at will of the dark, and then I look at them afterwards and see what I see. And often I'll catch orbs or light beings or, even shapes. We caught out at my little farm last month, we caught some beings standing behind one of the couples, and I think it might have been a Sasquatch or a giant. I couldn't tell, but it was huge being behind the couples. Yeah. Wow. And it was we had a very rainy evening that night, so we were under the pavilion. We weren't even out under the stars. So but it was yeah. And you might start to make that a practice, everybody. Just go out at night or in the early morning, you know, while it's still dark, take your camera or take your phone and just start shooting into the dark. You'll be so surprised what you will pick up.
That's one of my favorite things, intuitive photography.
I love it. And like Saskia, take pictures of the clouds. You won't believe what's in the clouds.
Yeah, I often take pictures of the clouds and also pictures in
We
the
got
dark.
a really good picture.
And here at this moment, it's getting light already. It's
yeah. Now you're in the your dawn is coming.
I'll text you. And
right.
Lindsay here just got an amazing intuitive picture. I don't know if I can share it with you guys.
Oh, I hope you can.
It's like a bubble orb, like huge golden orb over where a few people were sitting.
Oh, I hope you can share it.
I figured I just signed up.
913. Oh, yeah.
I know we got a visitor.
Yeah, we definitely have visitors.
You know, that's something I want to ask Polly or Saskia. How did you attach your pictures
You got something
in the chat? I've never done that.
That is.
Two of them.
I saved the pictures to my Facebook page and then I downloaded them to my.
So the window where you can write a message when you look in the chat at the top, in the top right, then there is a little icon, something like a sheet of paper.
Oh, I see it.
Right next to the smiley. And when you press that, you can choose your computer, and then you can attach a photograph from your computer.
Oh, I see. Okay, very good. Thank you.
And on your iPhone,
You're welcome.
And on your iPhone, you just you can attach it.
No flash,
You can save it to a document on your iPhone too.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. That's very helpful.
0529. So you'll have that number. Okay. Can't tell if that pieces are free or if it's an orb. Let's see who's over here. Good.
All the time, you know, I never get these types of views, and it's just terrific to be out here. I'm from the country in Iowa, and I'm just taking it all in. I'm taking it all in. I love what beautiful weather here.
I know, it's perfect.
Who's that talking?
That's Heath. He's a new guest to RCE5. He lives in the city, Kansas City.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, and I'm so glad that you're having a good time.
Having a great time. I was just telling Lonnie how much great time I was having.
It's
terrific.
Wonderful to be out under the stars
next time.
Oh, great! I'm hoping so.
Oh, it just gets better and better, especially as we go into fall. If we can manifest time to do a few during the fall, that's when it's really fun.
That would be cool.
Yeah, we need to figure that weekend in October. I forgot to look at my calendar.
Yeah.
Send me the date. I'll do that tomorrow.
I sure will.
He says not the night. I can't do it the next weekend though. I've got a Mystic Fair.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to look at also the moon, you know. We want to make sure that the moon is in the right place.
I'm looking at my calendar.
Let's see. So when's your Mystic Fair?
The
Is it the 16th?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the weekend that if we're traveling or doing something for our anniversary. So that works out fine. But
Oh no, actually it's the following because
Oh,
there's a psychic fair the 16th and the mystic fair is the 23rd, so it's actually the 23rd that
oh, okay.
I have a booth.
Yeah, the
And the following
16th.
weekend is the Saturday before Halloween.
Yeah. The 16th I can't do either. That's I think when we're going to be gone. So or at least hunkering down for ourselves.
The second.
The 2nd or the 9th, but I'm trying to look at the moon calendar. We want to make sure that we're not in a bright moon. Let's see. Why in the world?
The new moon is the 6th. The 9th, actually, sorry, he's 9th. It would be the perfect day.
Okay.
Wonder if you could do with.
Let me check with Dave and see when he wants to do whatever it is we're going to do for our anniversary week. And if we're not doing it until the next week, that would be perfect. The 9th, did you say?
Yeah.
When's the new moon?
The 6th, so the 9th would be perfect.
Oh, 9th is perfect. Okay. Well, I'll talk to him when he gets home from performing tonight, and I'll let you know tomorrow, and then we'll make an announcement, pretty soon. Because September is just every weekend in September I'm either, I'm just booked, so I can't do one in September, unfortunately. Doesn't mean you can't, but I can't. So.
Yeah, well, Rupert has one scheduled for the 18th.
Oh, he does. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, then you're set for September. Let's see. David, you're back in. David Watson, you're back in. Did you have any other experiences?
That was awesome.
What did you experience, my dear?
So I went inside and I got my lightning equipment. I couldn't find everything, right? I just was not prepared for tonight. But I went and I got my lightning detector and I took it out and it just started going off.
Oh wow.
So I grabbed my magnetometer and it was all the way to 10.
Oh wow.
I'm just sitting in my yard,
That's energy. Yeah.
And then I video when I grabbed the phone to videotape it, it went down and it was only like at 3 or 4.
Oh,
back and forth. And that lightning detector kept going off.
And
I saw another flash bulb over by Deneb. So yeah, that was awesome.
Well, that's where I saw that big, huge signaling one was by Deneb, was right under Deneb.
It was like about 15, 20 minutes after that.
Wow.
So
cool.
that there was like a presence or something there, or energy. Yeah, that was
that is so awesome.
Yeah, definitely a lot of energy tonight.
How do you feel?
I feel energized, right?
Yay!
You know, and I was exhausted, right? I mean, I was falling
Yeah.
asleep and I was going to watch a little YouTube video and God, this.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm up.
That's what happens. That's what happens when they take over. Yeah. I love it. You didn't even know we were doing this, and here we go.
No, but I was meditating earlier, you know, about everything earlier before I went to the birthday party.
Good.
I did the same thing. I've been waking up like at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, going out and just meditating. I'm going to start resuming those exercises we're doing. And Deb, I've been meaning to. I think I sent you an email. I want to
You
start.
did. I just haven't had time to respond. I apologize. I've been really.
Yeah, I've just said we'll follow up because I'm
Yeah.
ready to. Yeah, things just in the last week. I'll go through it more with you later. But yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. But I will say that there is a distinct window of time, no matter where you live in the world, between about 3 and 4 or 4:30 in the morning, when you will consistently start to wake up. And if you do, and you can make yourself get up and meditate or do whatever practice you like to do, you will have absolutely super increased experiences happening, and your gifts will become very enhanced over time. It's a great time to do out of body travel. It's a perfect time to do meditation, even a quick one. And I love to go out. I was just telling Saskia, that's when I love to go out and look up at the stars, and I have tremendous contact every day. Yeah. It's awesome. So thanks for sharing that. You
It's
just
the
look
first time I've had that much.
You just look
I had
glow.
2 flash bulbs. I had an S. I had that lightning detector. The EM's going off. That's the first time I've had that much in the backyard. Ever, you know.
I'm so happy. I'm so
Yeah.
happy you joined us.
I just want to say thanks.
Hey,
Got to do it again.
You're doing it all, brother. You know, it's this energy that we bring together. We help each other. You know, Polly, you were outside, David, so I don't know if you heard us or saw, but you may have to go way up. But Polly and Saskia both shared pictures, photos that they took. Polly took one outside on her deck, and it's incredible. And then Saskia shared some of the disc that's disappearing in the clouds.
Oh, cool.
From the other day. Yeah, so you might want to check those out.
I got one of them. I heard one of them, but then everything started going off.
And I'll save the chat when I get the converted file, and I'll post the chat for everybody, so you'll be able to see those things. So cool. I'm loving this so much. I can't even tell you guys. Thank you, all of you who have shown up tonight and gotten together with us. It's just been incredible.
We are when a few people get back from the restroom, we're gonna do a closing circle.
Yeah, it's about time. I was just gonna say it's almost time for us to close the circle already, and I hate to, but yeah, I have to too. So, and we are starting to get clouds now coming in, so it's a perfect.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So, do you want to close it, Lonnie?
I can start and you can finish, or whatever you want to do.
That's fine.
Or I just can. You can.
That's fine. We'll flow.
Okay.
And so for those of you who are new to our group or new to this, at the end of the evening after we've been together, we want to close the circle and give ourselves back to ourselves, but stay connected at the heart and take the excitement out. So that's what we're talking about, that we want to do, so that everybody can go home and or go to bed or get up and start their day, depending on what part of the world you're in.
Yeah, so they're kind of off doing their own things right now, so I'm going to get everyone.
Okay, see if you can round them up.
All right, let's get closer.
Look how perfect it is, though. Right there. A lot of energy coming straight right now.
I think a lot of people might see. There's two girls in the restroom, and they take it back.
Kathy Romano, you've been awfully quiet this evening. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great. I saw the light beings when I went out with my group last month, and we were up on like a hawk watch at a state park and looking down, and it was sort of like the Christmas lights. And then I blindly took a movie, and the white lights turned out red.
Bring any of my
In the
bells or
movie.
saves it.
Very cool.
And it was great because I think a lot of maybe some people we were with thought they were fireflies. And then, of course, later I took real firefly pictures, but I haven't posted it yet, but I will. But
Oh, I can't wait for you to post it. Please do.
and I have been on Facebook, but I'm going to, every once in a while, I just delete it for a while and I go back on. So I'll try to post it.
Well, and I, you know, like I've told everyone, I've been very kind of off the radar the last couple of months because of this movie, and so I get on and then I get off. And so,
Well, I'm so happy that I'm with you guys tonight.
oh, I'm so happy you are too. I've missed you. And it's been such a good group tonight. I'm just, oh,
It's
I'm loving
wonderful.
the energy of everyone.
Wonderful.
We're going to close in circle if you want to just say.
Okay, are we ready to
Okay.
close the circle?
No, we're not ready yet.
Oh, okay.
You guys can get in here? Oh, yeah, you can sit in your chairs as long as you can hear and participate. Do you want to explain what the closing circle is again now that everyone's here to listen?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, basically, what we do when we close the circle at the end of the evening, you know, we've maintained, or we've fostered and maintained a great deal of heart coherence with each other. And when we close the circle, what we want to do is take our own signature personalities back into ourselves, but we want to take that group coherency and that unity consciousness that we achieve with each other and with our cosmic relatives out into the world with us, back to where, you know, back to our own homes, back to our own world. So when we close the circle, it's achieving two things. It's kind of giving everybody back to themselves, but also staying in the agreement that we're going to stay connected in a way that is beneficial for us and the rest of the world as we're going to take the feeling state and the beauty of this evening out into our own homes and our own world. Yes. Let's see. I'm looking here. And Saskia says, object of this evening. Did you want to add to that, Saskia?
Yes, the picture is coming in. So I just made a composite picture of a small object that I saw at the edge of a cloud this evening when it was still light. Now it's morning here, but so it was yesterday evening for me. But I have uploaded a picture, so anyone who likes can download it and watch it.
Okay, thank you so much. And we'll close the circle. Oh, yes, I'm looking at it now. Fantastic. Fantastic. I can't wait to look at it on a bigger screen. I'll take it and look at it at my big monitor when I go in.
Right, yes, it is this little white dot and you see it moving you see it moving against the blue sky,
Yes.
and it moves with respect to the edge of the cloud. So I didn't add arrows this time, but it's easily recognizable. It is this little white dot right next to the cloud.
Awesome. Thank you. Now that it's in the chat, it'll be saved and I'll share it with everyone. Thank you. All right, Lonnie, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, we are
I'll
too.
just say a few things and I'll let you wrap it up.
All right.
So, again, I want to make sure everyone can put their hearts together. The group that is with us today here at Milo Farm and the group that's on Zoom. Breath and feel the connection we have. Together, picture a heart string. The heart the person to the right of you, and the right of them, the right of them, and the right of them, the right of them. We're in a circle and we go next to Deb and then to every person that's on Zoom, to the right of them, and into the infinity sign, connecting all of the heart chakras together. Now, feel that. Take a big, thick rope connecting all of our hearts to a big, thick rope up into the skies, up into the different dimensions, up to our friends that showed themselves so well tonight. We give them our appreciation and love. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone that showed up tonight. We are here to want to make that unity connection, and we want to make it stronger. Where each time we get together, all of us here, we are one unit. We want to see you and hear from you again. We come to you in appreciation. We honor you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Lonnie. That was so perfect, and I have no extra words I can say to that other than I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you so deeply, and I know that our star family does as well, and all of consciousness loves you, because we're all one being really at the top of it all. We're just different facets, different cells of the same being, all doing our thing. But we all have the same purpose, and that is to attain that conscious sense of oneness. So if you can take that out into the world with you and just, silently share that love with every person that you meet, even if you're just walking by them in the grocery store or watching someone having an argument, just send that love and change the world bit by bit with the work that you did tonight and the work that you'll take into the world with you. Thank you so much. And we love you with all of our hearts. In Lakesh, I'm another you.
It's a magical night. It's a magical, wonderful night. So,
absolutely.
Lionsgate, we shouldn't have expected anything less.
No, I know. Wow. And if you feel like continuing on the journey tonight, and just make sure you journal your experiences or document them in some way and share them with the group. We would love that. And do
yeah,
something.
Cheryl, we get some cool pictures here. And share the photographs.
Yeah, I can't wait to share some of mine too. And then pay attention tomorrow. Lionsgate energy is going to be very powerful. Take good care of yourselves. Take good care of each other. And, let go of some of the things that are no longer serving your highest good, okay? Lonnie, thank you so much for hosting out there again. And we love you so much. Thank you so much for everything.
It was kind of a rough start. we got it.
Sometimes it is. That's how we
you.
learn. I love you. Bye.
I love you. I love everybody. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Love you.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye. See
Bye.
you.
Thank you guys. And you're welcome to stay longer. Stopped.